Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday and happy Labor Day weekend. We're so glad you're with us today. This is the final, it's the final weekend of our summer savings event. This means this is the penultimate show of our event. This has been going on for months. It is all coming to an end tomorrow. So this is our last 3 hours for our Saturday. 3 hours tomorrow. That's it for 10% off. So it is a perfect time to do a little last-minute summer sail shopping. Summer sailing, we give it new meaning here. You might think on the water, sailboat, that's a lot of work. We've got a lot easier way to do your sailing here, and we have got an amazing show for you as always. We're taking requests like we always do, and this is obviously an important time to get in requests because maybe you've been thinking about something for a while. If you're still thinking about it, you need to have it. So this is where you got 3 more hours today and tomorrow. That's it. So we are so excited to bring you new still. I'm still going to bring you some brand new, so there's always something to tune in for, even if you never missed a show. But we have an incredible Tanzanite on the way. This round, the round, I know we see good stones. I know we see great stones. I know we see museum reserve. This round, 10 carats plus. I know, 10 carats is a big one. But it's so wearable because of the way it's set. We have set it with 2 huge yellow diamonds. You will absolutely lose your mind. Just when you think you've seen the best of the best in Tanzanite, we bring out the amazing, the best, and the really important round over 10 carats. So we're excited about that one. It's on sale. And we also have, in brand new, we also have a ring that's going to give you about 3 carats in yellow diamonds. That's going to be one of our bigger yellow diamonds we have left, and of course in oval, so it's going to look even larger. So if you want a 2 carat but can't quite swing it with the budget, we got a 109 for you that's going to give you, look at that. That is a very large ring. Also there is a purple Paraiba. I know we had one, oh gosh, it was maybe a couple weeks ago or so, maybe 3 weeks ago. There was a beautiful elongated pear shape in the purple Paraiba. What we're going to do is today I've got one that pretty much, I'll tell you, it looks a lot like that one we had that I know a lot of you missed out on. So we've got an elongated pear-shaped stone, purple Paraiba, one of the rarest, and that's coming up. Then of course, if you've been with me the last couple of evenings, you know we have a very special hoop earring that's debuting today. It is unlike anything we've ever done. I know, a hoop. You seem to have had it all, but there's still something that we have not seen as of yet, and we're going to bring you the ultimate diamond. It's like getting a big diamond solitaire for your finger. You know, we think diamond solitaires, we think about something perched in a ring. We're going to have the diamond solitaire essentially set in the front of your hoop for you in an omega back style, all the way around hoop, lots of shining gold as well. And you know how we do. We're going to make it an amazing value. Plus, I do have some bracelets. These bracelets I have not seen in years and years and years. Tell me what you think that is based on seeing it from all the way over across the room. What do you think? I got a yellow and a white gold for you. That is a very large tennis bracelet styling, but it's actually multiple rows put together, and it's going to give you 5.5 carats in diamonds or so at a very small price. We love to do diamonds at a great value, but truth be told, we don't see them usually at as affordable as that's going to be. Plus, with September just hours away, we're going to bring you a sapphire pendant that is new. It's an Asher cut. Loving that one as well. So lots to get to as we get ready for our final of these summer event savings. So I got a great way to start. It's a gold quartz. Welcome on in. Again, happy holiday weekend. So glad you're with us. It's always a treat to have your presence, and just again, a nice way to sit back and kick back and enjoy a little holiday weekend, I think. Hopefully you got some time extra off to really unwind and celebrate this last bit of summer, and we can do it together with some really big value. So here's how we're going to begin. It's item number 1127978, and it is a gold quartz. We are very limited with what we have left in gold quartz, so that is something to keep in mind. You can't just sit back and think you're going to see a lot of them going forward, but we also do have this major diamond weight. It's such a pretty ring. It's well done. I call this the fleur-de-lis style because it kind of has this little French vibe going on with the sides, the way these tridents come up and kind of feel a little bit like that fleur-de-lis, or maybe a little, French-inspired kind of design, little Art Nouveau going on there. You've got all this beautiful gold. That's actually gold. It's pure 24 karat gold, the precious metal that we do mine from the earth. I think sometimes we forget that, we think about manufacturing jewelry and we don't realize, well, gold comes from the earth as well, just like the gems that we set into it. So that's where, again, you've got gold, the precious metal, in the stone, which is quartz, and it's going to be our 46-point diamond weight. There is only one, as we're going to see a lot of today. Most everything we've got, if I have to, is something, I'm going to show it to you, okay, mostly. I mean, we might have a pair of white diamond earrings that you kind of know what they're going to look like, but even in the case of our hoop earrings that are new, we're going to see all 3 gold colors for you. We got a lot of specialty ideas, and this is a perfect day. Really, second to last day to shop the big sale. So we're so excited to have you with us. Again, 10% off everything. That's the price that I discount it to, and then an extra 10% extra off at checkout for you. But this one only is going to be on its way, out in a hurry, no doubt about it. It's one of our best, and we're going to make that one better than $3,999. Diamonds every which way. Every diamond is quite large in the ring. Take a look at this. There it is from a distance, so you can see how, again, you can obviously choose. This is Mother Nature's way of kind of creating a picture or a painting, because the gold is really about 1/3 of the way through the stone, and then of course the lapidary chose the way to show that off, and then you get to decide if you want to wear that at the top or the bottom. But here's what it looks like again up close. Just a quick brief look at it. We're going to be moving pretty quickly. We got to. There's a lot going on today and a lot to get to, and probably a request or two. I'm sure, hoping so. I would love to get your request, and instead of waiting to see, hoping that your favorite piece comes along, we can always just get right to it. So that's going to be better than $1,000. Actually, we're going to take $3,000 off, make it $999, and I'm not done. We've got a bigger value, a bigger savings. Just take advantage of it, and it's a great way to add a stone that maybe otherwise you're not going to have in the inventory, because obviously I'm talking about like I do call my jewelry collection an inventory sometimes. That's just that is called what you call an occupational hazard. Yes. Oh, would you like to see my inventory? Oh, let me go look and see if I have something to match that outfit in my inventory. But that's how I talk. But again, it's going to be $949. We'll make it, then it gets a little bit more affordable for you, like $854. So an even better value. And this one, actually, you do have the option. I don't know if I would change the gold on this one, because, well, we know yellow gold's popular, but also yellow gold, well, gold is purely yellow. So when gold is mined and when gold is discovered and when gold is found from the earth, it actually has that yellow color. So you see it there. So it might as well be the match. And when you've got the yellow gold in the setting, it does indeed match. So loving that one as well. All right, so we're going to do $949. Let me know if you got that one. Then we've got a diamond ring that looks like a big solitaire. We've got some great diamond studs that give you a little bit of that pyramid style detail, which we're loving. And anything you want to request, please get those in. I know a lot of people say, I'll just wait till the very end of the show. Why? Why? Why wait till the very end when you can get whatever you need right here and now? Okay, so let's keep moving. We got a lot to do. Blue zircons are here. Pretty much everything. I mean, I don't think there's anything that's really sold out as far as a particular stone. So you can definitely, oh, and you know what else? I should mention this. We have a pink diamond. I never like to scare you away in the beginning of the show, because if I show you a really important piece, sometimes you think it's all going to be expensive. It's not an expensive ring, considering that it should be about $25,000, $30,000 right here. Just want to show you because it's brand new, hot off the press today. It's a GIA certified pink diamond. It's actually pink. And I say that somewhat in jest, because most of the time pink diamonds don't really look pink, like they really don't look like pinks most of the time. It's such a light color. Sometimes a pink diamond really looks more like a white diamond. And that's the truth. This one is certified by GIA. It is a new one. It is 40 points. Now, I've had my fair share of really high-end pink diamonds over the years. I have not had a stone this affordable for this size. We have 1 carats here. I've had 2 1 carat pink diamonds, GIA certified. This is the 40 pointer with a classic double halo. It's the beautiful setting style, but it's the color for me. And we're going to talk about that because the GIA has actually given all of the information to you. But if you are in the market, we haven't seen any large pink diamonds coming out. That's why I thought, let's make sure you know this is here today. Take a look at it. It is going to be so incredibly affordable for what this is. And I'll tell you right now, it's a 40-point pair. It is an SI2 because it's bigger. Someone just asked me that question this morning early. It was really early this morning, and someone messaged me and said, what is the clarity on your pink diamonds? Well, first of all, they differ, but we don't really tend to do clarity on pink diamonds that are accents, you know, the 1-pointers and under. What we do is we wait for bigger stones like 9216, and that one sent off, the individual stone was sent off to GIA, so it was all certified and evaluated on its own before it was set in this gorgeous ring. So the ring's going to give you 22 points in additional pink and then white diamonds as well at 86. So you are going to get obviously over a carat in diamonds in that, just the side accents, but you're also getting the GIA cert, which grades not only the clarity and tells you the size and all of that, but it's also going to specify the exact color, because you're going, what do you mean it's pink? It's pink. Well, yes, but they always talk about, again, they'll actually grade it because you know how GIA is very, very particular. It's why we love GIA certs, because they really tell you the true honest to goodness story about your stone. But look at this. This is actually graded as a very light pink. A lot of stones, and again, are talking about faint. I've seen most of the bigger stones list faint as their color. That is not what you see here. And keep in mind, look at this. This is why I love GIA. Obviously, I'm a graduate of their programs, and they're not like it's not like a four-year institution. It's more of like, I don't know, it's an educational training facility, really. But if you're into gems, that's where you go, and that's where you train, and that's where you learn, and that's where you study. But you can see here, that is an SI2. They have some of, and I always tell you this, if a cert is really, if you're gonna get a cert on diamond, it might as well be from GIA, because there's a leniency to other labs that GIA just doesn't tolerate. And that's an SI2, which you're probably going, ew, an SI2? Ew, look at this. This is where you would normally map out the inclusions, and look, I don't see anything from the front. All I see from the back is one right here. That's it. So again, when I tell you they have strict grading standards, because everyone else in the world would call that a VVS. And it's true, it's human grading. So somebody's got to look at it, someone's got to evaluate and use their opinion. You know opinions, we all have one. So this is going to be where you get that front and the back, but look at how specific. They'd rather err on the side of being conservative than tell you and inflate the quality that's not really there. So I just had to show you. I mean, that's really impressive. So again, not to spend too long on it here, because I know it's, you know, not for everybody, but it is something that should be, you know, we could easily ask for $25,000, and quite frankly should. We've had pink diamonds like this before. The color is so on point. You get the cert with it. We paid for it. You don't have to. GIA certs are not free. They do take some time, and yet we've done it all for you, so it's ready to go. And all we need to do is show you, well, it's a whopper of a ring when you see it on the hand here, which I'll show you now, and that's going to be, oh, just lovely. Stays as is in that two-tone gold. You're getting the 14-karat pink and the white, because pink and white diamonds deserve pink and white gold, so we did that for you as well. There's that beautiful pair, and look at even from a distance. Now, I'm wearing lavender. I am wearing a very distinctive, I mean, that's a true lavender color. That almost is reading more as a lavender than a pink. So again, there's that strict grading standard. They're calling it very light pink. Well, it's got a lot more color than most pink diamonds ever do. Let's go back up close and show you again. And if anybody would like it, it is going to be the value of all of the pink diamonds that I've had for you in recent memory. I can't actually remember having anything larger at a better value, because the larger stones are where they get uber rare. That's the thing. We know the accent stones are rare in their own right, but to get into a 20-pointer, a 30-pointer, when it hits magic sizes like even a third of a carat or a 33-pointer, they go up and way up. We don't talk about just little incremental increases in prices. We talk about every magic size that's hit. They start to go and really, really go up high. So this is where, again, you've got a major value. Cert comes with it. Great designer mounting around it. Keeps it classic there. Let's take a look at it and make it a lot better than even $25,000. If you'd like it, we had to start early. This is a collector stone, and it's only going to be, and I'm telling you right now, $99.99 is amazing. It really is. 40-pointer, nearly a half carat color like that. Clarity that is like that as well. I mean, look at that. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous stone. And you can feel so proud wearing it, because most will never own a pink diamond in its natural form. And now you can right here, and we're going to make it oh so affordable. Like, how about we take it even lower than $9,000, $8,000, $7,000, or $6,000? It is time to shine, and you can literally do that every single day when you're wearing fantastic jewelry like this. And it will not be $69, $59. Oh no, we're going to make it $4,999. Let's not forget, for 2 more days, you get 10% off. So you could easily buy that on a different day for $49.99, but today you would get an extra $500 discount. So it'd be $44.99 only. I know it's too early to show something like this, but I couldn't help it. There's a lot of collectors that really do want to tune in and see what's new. What's new? What haven't I seen? What's going to be that really cool, unique piece that I need to get today to add to the collection? Well, there it is. Okay, so that is $44.99. Let me know who's got it. Then we're going to show you some gorgeous diamond studs that are beyond diamond studs, because they're actually like a pyramid stud detail. So excited about those. So we're going to show you in white gold here. Here they are. They're white gold, they're pave. They still have that double, kind of a double lined of mirror finished gold throughout the middle. And so it creates those sections so it really shows off this pyramid detailing. Those are so chic. And again, I know not everybody's into designer stuff. I get that, right? But if you are, you recognize this design and this kind of shape as being very much synonymous with some extremely high-end different accessories out there. And we've got that look but done in diamonds, actual diamonds in gold. And item number 1110-420, and that's going to be our 24 points in diamonds, white gold only. Now, I do have 2 whole pairs to go around, so that's good news. We can satisfy 2 diamond earring lovers. Kind of gives you that bigger than a stud look because, of course, they're also giving dimension. It's a bigger look you'll see them on, but we have this really cool way that they're pave, and of course pave is so ridiculously hot right now. Then you see it's a center post, so you can wear them, yeah, more squared off like they are now, or like I like to do with a squared off style, you can angle them a bit to give you a little more height up and down. The diamond weight is 24 points, and we're going to make it extremely affordable, and white gold only on those. So it's going to be a quick deal here, and let me know on this Saturday how we can help you get that piece of a lifetime, the piece of your dreams, the one you've been waiting for, the one you gotta have before the sale is over. Because again, we're not here on Monday, which is actual Labor Day, so we want to make sure you know to shop the sale while it's here this weekend. Now that's what I did. I just angled it there for you. You can see that great design and how that looks from the side, but see how you still get that mirror finishing. So it's really playing with some details here to get the pave and then the mirror finish gold and all of that. And then of course you've got that length that basically 3/8 of an inch there from top to bottom when you do go when you have them a little bit angled like I've got them. So we'll take a look at them on. I'll give you a better idea of what they look like for you so you can imagine. And then don't forget, we have got, for earring lovers, we've got new hoops today, and there you can see them angled a little bit more square versus a little bit more diamond-like as well. But you've got 2 great options here to get them. So if you want to get 1 pair or 2, maybe you want to stack them, maybe that's something you want to wear, second, third piercing, go ahead. But we're going to take them down to under $1,000. Back to the wheel we'll go. Just want to show you there what we got at, you know what, let me take these even lower for you. How about $499? So a half off deal. So we take $500 off immediately. You're going to take an extra $50 off when you say yes at checkout. And that'll be that on the diamond earrings in that pyramid stud detailed design. So a $449 deal, only white gold available on those once again. So just do keep that in mind, and then we will be rocking on out of here. We got a lot to do today. I do have one of the Congolese blue greens in an emerald cut this time. It's in a pendant. We also do have a beautiful top of the hour. Remember I told you about that Tanzanite, the 10 karat pluser? Trust me, you can wear it. This is one of those 10 carats that reads very wearably, I would say. Take a look at this on the hand. You can see that great looks in that stone. There it is. Wow. So that's my 10 carat I was telling you about with the yellow diamonds that we have coming up a little bit later today, with the yellow diamonds perfectly positioned, so they're nice and large, so it really gives you that perfect frame and the way you see that all set up. So let's take a look. $449 on those diamond studs. Oh, there's a really cool signet style, but with a gem. And I know it'll get a home today guaranteed, because if one of you don't love it, I will gladly take this one and add it to my collection or inventory. But take a look at this. This is my men's or ladies. Look at this cool style. This is something we don't see all the time. No diamonds, first of all, because really the stone is all you need. It is a stunning emerald set east-west in this really large platinum design, 112-7103. It is, look at that, the sandblasted finish up top, and then all the mirror finishing. I mean, you can play with textures of platinum just like you can gold. Not that it's easy to do, but it really turns out beautifully when you've achieved it the right way, and I think this one really is. So looks stunning. Carat 02 on the emeralds. That's a good size stone there. And of course, that east-west setting we're seeing a lot of these days. We're seeing that kind of become extra modern right now. It feels very fresh. You've got the Carat 02. It's a Colombian emerald. This looks to be, honestly, this is a Chavour stone. Look at that. There's that sheen we love. And a little, if anything, a little touch of blue maybe behind it as your secondary color. It's one only. This is men's or ladies. I really do believe that. Of course, it's got the size that's big enough to be on a mighty men's hand, or it can be that really cool bold gold, or in this case, bold platinum, that you like to have, that some of us ladies like to enjoy as well. So we'll size it for you, so it doesn't matter. Right now, it's about a size, probably a 7 or 8. And then here's what it looks like on the hand, so you can see. Now that's what I love. It's the glow of the finish. If you think that there's a dullness to satin finishing, no, there is not. There's really, it just has that, look at that, it's shining a little bit more than even a mirror finishing would, as you see there on the side. Of course, we know great mirror finishing, but then you've got the stone all set down within the platinum here. You can see the glow of that stone as well. Let me get that angle right. I know we're all looking at that gorgeous stone, but look at that. It's a great look, and we'll take it on down. This one is one of our more affordable gent styles. If you're looking for white metal, I know I had a gal the other day, She was looking for something only in yellow gold, so couldn't show this to her because it does stay in the platinum. But we've got an incredible value. Our Chivor Colombian, over a carat, looks even larger as emeralds tend to do, and we're going to make it very affordable. How about under $2,000? Yes, we are. We are so excited. And again, to have this sale after, it's been our longest sale we've ever done. I've been here 9 years. We usually have sales for 2 or 3 days. This has been months, literally 2.5 months. So it's really, I mean, it's gotten you through most of the summer here. So it's really, hopefully, you know, really getting us through that beautiful summertime when I know a lot of people are traveling. But again, whenever you chose to stop in, you got the big values, the big discounts. We do enjoy that. And this one's even better than $19.99 for you. So a huge value here. And actually, I'm going to take it even lower. We'll make this one $1,888 plus your discount. So a really incredible value there. So that is one only. $1,888 comes down to $1,699. So you've got an even better opportunity to save a bundle there. And you got about $200 saved. And again, happy Labor Day weekend, everybody. I hope that you've had a good one so far. It's probably just getting started for everybody. So we're really excited you're with us. And again, anything you'd like to request, still awaiting that first request of the day. Have some blue zircon in the round, and maybe, well, I've got a beautiful, remember that Imperial we had the other night? Oh, it was that Thursday night, the best color. I've got a really strong pinky golden. That is my next best Imperial. That is very cool. So remember we had a gem collector pick up that gorgeous Imperial the other. I mean, he'd been looking for a gem like that for a long, long time, traveled to Brazil, looking for a stone, never found one good enough. And then, of course, sitting watching TV at home, sees the best Imperial ever. Well, I got another one for you. It's a really good stone. For anybody who says, Imperial, I can take it or leave it. Have you seen this Imperial? Because normally the golden colors, I'm right there with you. If I'm going to get a golden stone, I could get a yellow diamond, an orange diamond, a citrine. I mean, there's a lot of options in yellow golden stones. But then you see Imperials that do this, where it's the pink and the orange together, like a Paraiba Sapphire, but I've never seen a Paraiba look quite that good. 1124055. We are just, I mean, I got to show you. I mean, if this is sitting here, you know, it's really tough to, forgive me for showing the big pink diamond and for showing I got a $15,000 Imperial here, but I'm going to show you our best because this is the last call in the sale. So if we can't bring out the best of the best now, when can we? And those are where you actually save the most money. It's on pieces that are a little bit higher end. Obviously, you've got more savings on the percentage-based sales. So it's time to pick out a really high-end piece for certain. And you've got the carat 85 oval and a 138 diamond weight, which are all these lovely tapered baguettes. The truth is there's a few stones here that if you look at the edges, I mean, think about the end there. So do you see every other diamond is a little different? Every other one has a round at the end of the baguette. So the shorter ones, the shorter tapered baguettes have some rounds, and then the longer are going to be that just brings it a little bit more pizzazz, a little more uniqueness, and yet still gives you this kind of starburst effect of big diamonds, and that's a lot of them. And of course, we've got the 14 karat white gold. It stays. We will give this one away, as we like to do, and that's one of our better quality stones, certainly, because there are golden yellows and there are orangey stones, but this one bringing you that really important level of pink, orange, golden together. Love that. Here's what it looks like on the hand because it's shining on through. Look at that. Totally unique. Everyone else I think that knows gems would just assume that's a Paraiba sapphire, but again, even more rare because it's all natural. There is only one place in the world, for as rare as Paraibas are, there's still a lot of sources that sapphires come from. That is not the case with the Imperial topaz, and we're going to blow it out. It is, like I said, $14,999. It's been $15,000 for a while. This is my last call, my last chance to discount anything and everything in the inventory. So you better believe I'm going to take advantage. In the same way I take advantage of being able to discount, hopefully you're taking advantage of the pricing. The incredible blowout sale pricing. And this will not even be. And we're talking about one of the rarest stones on the planet. You don't get much more rare than this. It's really tough to do. Really tough. It's really going to be a struggle to get anything more rare than that stone in that color, in that size, and the mine is pretty much depleted. Almost mined out. Soon we'll be talking about that stone in extinct terms. So now we've got, here we go, 14,000, no. Even 10,000, no. It's not even going to be 99. 99.99 I can't do. We got to go even lower. How about $4,999? You could get the pink diamond, or you could go ahead and get the Imperial. But I will say right now, if we're going to really move some jewelry here today in our next 2.5 hours we've got together, we need to go even lower. And I got all these just a couple hours left to do this. So we're going to ramp up these values. We have, you know, it gets melted down if it doesn't sell. So let's not melt anything. Let's not give our jewelers any extra work to do. They don't need to do any of that. They got enough on sizing and gold color changes for you. We'll just go ahead and send everything out at a better than even $39.99. This is a heck of a value, and it will be let's just keep it going. Not $39, I'll make it $3,888, that's it. Plus you get that 10% off, well that just brings it down under $3,500 when there's one of the most beautifully decorative and really high-end mountings we've ever done, because those tapered baguettes are wild. You could look at that carat 38, and if you had all round brilliance in that carat 38, it's a lot of diamond weight, no doubt, but you're not going to have the value because those big baguettes that are long and tapered like that, they're a very high-end premium price tag in diamonds. So that's going to be one only, as pretty much everything is. And then we've got two heart-shaped purple Paraibas. One's a little more red, one's a little more purple. So we do have the pear shape I mentioned at the top of the show. We've got our gorgeous hoops that are new, and they are like, to me, they are like the ultimate in a diamond hoop. And we usually think diamond hoop, we think about a lot of little stones all ramping up the front. Look what we have coming up. This is the new style. Never have seen anything like it before. And you realize those are almost a third of a carat individual diamond round brilliance. So it's like a diamond solitaire, but set front and center in your hoop earrings. So it's going to look so modern and so just, again, talk about a real status piece. That's it. Plus we have that bracelet I was telling you about. Let me know if you'd like that. It's coming down to $34.99, which is incredible. Now look at this blue zircon. I can't help it. I'm just showing you the best of the best. Look at this blue zircon, and a really tough one to find. I showed, you know, it's interesting, who was it last night? Teresa had a request, and the best we could do was a 14 karat stone, and it was, you know, $umpteen. I don't know if Teresa's watching right now, but I did go through our inventory to see if there was something that I could find that was still lovely, maybe not a 7 carat, but really big, but still really lovely in the color. And this is what I came up with, 112-6677. It's a one only, it's in the white gold, stays there. It's a 359 stone, and then it'll be 77 points in diamonds. And it really keeps it classic, but with a twist, and quite literally, because you have the double halo and the split shank, but then it's got that kind of open style in the movement where the band is not just going right down the middle. It's got a little bit of movement to it, so it's almost as if it reminds me of a roundabout. The first time I was ever on a roundabout, I was in London, and it was when I was a child, and I thought, oh, this is cool, and I wasn't yet driving. Now, I mean, I wasn't driving at the time, but I thought, oh, this is cool. I hadn't seen one before. I lived in Southern California. We don't have a lot of them, and now it's like whenever I think back to London, and I'm like, oh, and now I drive them, and I think they're so fun. It's a great way to keep traffic flowing. But here it is with the kind of the roundabout, if you will, and that's going to be our blue zircon, and we'll do that one for, okay, we got a discount on this one. We got a new discount. And blue zircons are extinct. So the Imperials are on their way, like on the cusp, on the precipice of being done. This stone is done. There is no hope of getting any more out of the ground. One place provided us this gem, and one place only, and that is Cambodia. And we are ready to now take one of our best private collection stones, give it to you. This is one that's got to stay in the white, but let's try it on for you so you can see it there. And the flash, the power, the fire, that's double refraction paying off with those electric blues that we love. And it will not be $2,000 in nylon. We started at $49.99 on this one, but you guys know some of these pieces have actually been discounted already, and I just want to give them one extra push out the door so they go, so we don't have to, again, melt jewelry. That is something I'd love to do, and we've got plenty of it to melt from the last 2.5 months. We do. We've got plenty of pieces. That's what's helping us also when you see me on Wednesday night, when we have some new for you. That's what's going to help bring the affordability level to you on Wednesday when we've got new as well. That's kind of the whole thing. We help you with the sale price. If you leave something behind, we get to melt it down, reuse that gold, not have to pay what gold is today. And that means making jewelry affordable going forward, even when it is new. So we're still going to provide you the values we love. But this is not a day to leave anything behind, because I'm showing you really top quality, and we're going to go less than $2,000 and make it not even $18.99, not even $17.99. We'll just make it $17.77 instead and help you out that way. So $17.77 is better, because then it goes down to $15.99. So it gets you under the $1,600 price tag, just like magic, just like that. And if we want to do some auctions today, we might very well have to. It's going to be a day when, you know, obviously it's a busy travel weekend. I'm sure like half the country is on the go. So again, it's a really nice time to maybe get a little extra value if we let you set your price. So there'll be some of that today as well, I'm sure. I'll just see when the moment strikes, when the mood hits me. Don't forget about that emerald though, that unisex emerald platinum piece for $18.88. What a value. This one's $17.77. All right, so a quick diamond ring here. Kind of looks like an engagement style without being very, very expensive like a single diamond can be. I'm going to show you what you can do here because I would get two. This is what I would do because, you know, if you're going, I don't need an engagement ring, I'm past that point. Well, let's just face it. If you want to do that, you can. What I did was put our rose gold and our white gold together so you can actually stack them and layer them, and then it doesn't look like an engagement ring as much as it looks like a really cool designer ring. And then the next day you can say, no, I'm going to change it up. I'm just going to wear the white diamond right by itself here. Actually, that's in the yellow gold. Hard to tell from the front, isn't it? So that's the yellow gold. We have a yellow and a rose, so forgive me, it's yellow. And this is going to be where you could stack wonder rings around it. Boy, did we have that great wonder ring, the single row the other day, so you could stack around it if you want to. But what we're going to do is make this incredibly affordable. And does that ring look like an under $1,000 ring when you saw it on my hand? There's the yellow, here's the rose. Let's get them out the door, and that's all we have. So you're looking at two. And it's 111-3341. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Saturday, happy Labor Day weekend. So glad you're with us. Hope you do not have to labor this weekend. I hope you get to relax and shop and enjoy this last little bit of summer. But here we go. And if you need more summer, come on out here. We'll be summering all the way through, oh yeah, this time next year. Yes, go ahead. Oh, good. Who got the gold quartz? Hi, Janice. Thank you so much. Enjoy the gold quartz. All right, we'll get that ready for you. Now, here's the, again, yellow on the left, rose on the right. Notice you don't see a lot of the yellow gold from the front. You really only see it when you're looking at it from up top or behind. So this is a really good way. Even if you're like a white gold lover, you might want to take that yellow gold because you're not going to see much of anything besides the diamonds. Even the white, look at that white rhodium that tips the prongs there. So that's kind of the giveaway there. Gives it that really tonal look with the diamonds, and it's not 1,000. 61 points in diamonds. They're all rounds. Set up where it looks like a solitaire without being the price of a solitaire, because if it was, it'd be like a carat and a half, and that'd be very expensive. And so what we're going to do is bring it down below 9 or 8 or 7. Let's make it $699 and a farewell to all these items, because one way or the other, it's last call. You're seeing every piece for the last time. So that's important to remember also as you're shopping this big, big event. So $699 turns into $629. That's a lot of ring for $629. Just choose the rose or the yellow. Let me know who wants what, and then those will be gone. We have a big yellow diamond today. Again, the carat 09 looks like this. There's the, now that's the color you want to have. There's the bright sunshine yellow that we look for, and it's a big oval stone. We've got the Tanzanites. We've got the top of the hour, only 30 minutes away, where we'll bring out those new designer earrings with those amazing diamonds. And then we also have the emerald cut Congo. Oh, and a really affordable conch pearl is here. Really affordable usually means under $10,000. Let me show you this. And again, $629, either one you want there. Let me know. We're selling pieces after the fact as per usual. But look at that. That just means we're moving at a good clip. So again, all you need to do is call, ask about pieces you've seen earlier. Now this is pretty. A little vintage vibe. A little bit of like a story to tell, even though we don't sell used jewelry. I love that sometimes we do have a vintage inspired piece here and there where it just has the look, and that has a lot to do with the split style, the band, and the interesting pave on the inside, and that beautiful conch pearl, which is such a rare, one of the rarest, I would really say the rarest of the organic stones, coming from the queen conch sea snail shell that we know. So you know those big shells, the ones you hear in the ocean when you put it up to your ear. Well, every 1 out of 10,000 approximately has a conch pearl. And this one is platinum. 8072 is the item number. It's platinum with a 53 point. Interesting that we even have a carat weight, because a lot of times they're just like pearls. They would be actually judged on a size, a millimeter size, a dimension, and not a carat weight. So you do have that fabulous stone. That's going to be our half carat. Then you have 37 points in diamonds. But it's really just the ease of wear, this beautiful updated idea where, again, some pave, some details, a little whiter, a lot more platinum going on here than a lot of rings. And look at the color. Sometimes they're very light. They're like a washed out, what we would see in an angel skin coral, which I know you know. So those lighter, almost white, light pinks, this is very different because it's got almost a hot pinky red to it. So we only have the one. We're going to blow it out. And like I said, it's the most affordable conch pearl I have here. Well, this one's $59.99 ordinarily, but again, I'm bringing every price down. We have 2.5 hours left to shop today. Not a lot of time. every single price comes down. Every single price. You have to understand, we got to move jewelry. We got to move as much inventory in the next 2.5 hours today and 3 hours tomorrow. That's not a lot of time to move a lot of inventory. So that is where all the prices and the values and the sale prices you expect to see are going a lot lower than you would ever imagine. So this is how you do it, guys. Let's take a look at it. It's not 59 or 49, 39, 29. No, I kind of like $19.99 instead, because then you get it for $17.99, and that makes it the most affordable conch pearl ring we have. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well, if it fits. And, oh, good, it does. Well, I'm going to try. I'm going to try. There it is. So that's what it looks like on the hand. Most of our platinum pieces clearly were made for teeny, teeny, tiny people. They're usually 4s and 5s. Yeah. Oh, good. Who got that? We have no idea. Okay, we'll find out. Hi, Diana. Thank you so much. Enjoy the 3-carat blue zircon. Wonderful. And what about you, Zine? What are you taking over there? You're getting the conch pearl? Fabulous. Thank you so much. All right. So now we're going to get to our Congo. We're going to go from the conch to the Congo. Okay? And this one is, ooh, it's gorgeous, is what it is. It looks like Paraiba, and it might be. We might find out one day there's copper content, but right now, we're calling it what it is. Congolese tourmaline. It is implying the actual origin of the stone. 1129029 is brand new, and it's our 621 emerald cut with 24 points in diamonds. This is a pendant, and it's got a little something behind it. I'm going to try to clean that from behind here, and then we're going to show you what it looks like from a distance away. Quite large, actually, on the pendant. It is a quite substantial piece. Well, it starts with that bigger stone. Then you see there that pointed design. That's all bale, so you've got plenty of room for your DBTYs, etc. If you like to use a little larger chain, and then that is your 621. Oh, look at that. It's a little over an inch. I'd say 1 1/8 inches there, top to bottom. It's in the white gold. You can change it if you wish. So yellow gold or rose gold would be A-OK. And then let's take a look at it on the neckline as well, just to show you what that's all about. I mean, stunning, isn't it? It's a really, really attractive stone because it's got a lot of the blues and the greens, so it's really, really well done, and I'm just so thrilled we have it for you. I mean, you can see it's got a very Paraiba-esque quality, okay? Let's go ahead and take it back up close here and show you what that's all about, and larger again. Look at that. It's like a slide. See how much room you have in the bale there? Very, very clean stone. We're going to take it down. Oh, I don't love $49.99. So I know it's a big stone. It's a big tourmaline. Can you imagine if it was? If we found out one day it had copper content, can you imagine what that stone is worth? I'm just pricing it like it's any old tourmaline and actually better, because we're going to take it down to also $1,999. Hey, by the way, Zine, are you going to let me know who got that conch pearl just so I can thank them? Catherine got it. Thank you so much, Catherine. Enjoy it. So well done. Conch pearl gone, blue zircon gone. A lot of pieces from earlier going. Gold quartz. We're waiting on those diamond rings too. Remember, that was our most affordable, $629 for those diamond rings. So they'll go too. And then, oh, if you want a different conch pearl, I just brought it out. It's a ton of money, to be honest with you. And it's not that it's not worth it. It's just, it's a lot of money. But I'm going to show you what I think is one of the most unique. I've seen a lot of jewelry. You've seen a lot of jewelry. Any jewelry lover who loves looking at, look at that. That is just again, some pieces you don't need to know anything about jewelry. Just know it's important. Sometimes a piece looks important. And you may not know what it is or why it has that look, but some things just read as very important pieces. That, I would say, is just someone who's been around jewelry for my entire adult life. I think that is an important look, and it is when you understand that that's a conch pearl in the center with Brazilian Paraibas around it that are some of our brighter Brazilians as well, and diamonds every which way in a floral with that twisted band. It is platinum. It's 8873. It is gorgeous with a capital G. If you're into florals and you're into, well, we've got the organic stone. We touched on the organic nature of the stone, the fact that it comes from that queen conch shell, and there are only so few. And there's jail time if you're in the Caribbean and you touch one. If you touch, and not that they're just lying around, but that used to be how sometimes they could be found way back when. And it's such an endangered species of sorts that it was just so they were trying to regulate who's getting their hands on this material. And the shells, again, even if you found 9,000 of them, chances are you're probably not going to find a queen conch or a conch pearl in any of those sea snail shells. So that's how limited they are. And that's why getting a bigger size, especially one that, remember, these are organic in nature. So we don't touch the stone. There's no polishing or faceting. That was derived from the inside of the shell, just like this. So that stone, that oval with those kind of, this one has a little bit of a nuanced color to it where it like kind of ombres, that's all natural. Nothing has done except setting it in this gorgeous mounting. And it's a carat 03. It's got 12 points in the Brazilian Paraibas and 36 points in diamonds. But what it is about the combination of some of the rarest stones in the world together, because those aren't just any Paraibas, they're from the original source of Brazil. So they're exceedingly rare. They're really stunning. And we're gonna do better than even, I mean, I'm gonna try here, $19,999 ring. Gotta take it lower. Here's what it looks like on the hand, by the way. Oh, because it's got some size to it. It's really, I would say, still wearable, but you can really read. I mean, it's not microscopic. You really can read the floral design that's intended there, the way that looks, and we're going to take it on down. Wow, that is just something special, isn't it? You could still stack around it, but I wouldn't. I don't think you need to. It's all that perfect pave. Look how bright those stones are. I'll take it less than $99.99. Again, another one that's just got to move like everything else. It's got to find its home. Truly a collection of some of the rarest you will ever see. And we're going to take it on down below even $9,000. It is time right now for this one to find a collector, someone who loves designer jewelry, everything about it. I mean, I could name off, you know how many designers do great florals, and they make that their signature look with florals that are very detailed and designed high-end like this. That's what you get. And we're gonna make this better than even $9,000, $8,000, $7,000. I really wanna send it out to somebody. We got a couple people already on the lines talking about it. I'll make this one only $4,999. Don't forget the pink diamond that's certified is gonna go today as well. But this is also $500 extra off too. So you get $44.99 as your price tag. I know it's not inexpensive, but it's what is involved here. That carat 03, that platinum setting, the beautiful pops of Brazilian Paraibas, and you're getting 6 of those. 6 of them. They're huge. They're, well, that's believe it or not, big for a Brazilian Paraiba. 2-pointers are really, really unique and rare. So we're just breezing through jewelry here. We got a lot more of those top of the hours. Of course, 20 minutes now until our official top of the hour and our big diamond hoop special. This is our gorgeous aqua we have. I mean, look at that. That is a big stone. Huge, and also showing off that color, even reflecting onto the wheel. Item number is 112-0863, and keep calling on pieces from earlier because they'll all go. You know how that works. It's always where, again, people join us as the show goes on, more and more viewership. So what happens is pieces from earlier, they'll go ahead and catch up with what they missed and take what they love. Now here's our 7¼ carat Sierra Santa Maria with 111 in the diamond work. It's all that signature style, but really elevated for this size stone. You can see the finishing on the inside. You've got a stunning Sierra Santa Maria, and it's got the baby blues we love, and yet finished on the inside. Let me show it on the hand, then we'll have to go jog around here and zoom back that camera. But there's what it looks like on the hand. So it's a mighty stone. No question about it. One of our bigger ones left, actually, and we had some 14 carats and some 16 carats. They're gone. We had a 10 carat. They're gone. This is what happens when you discount everything by about 75%. Pieces go. They go and they don't stay. And take a look at it again. I'll zoom back that camera so we can see that very top of the stone there and the diamonds around it, and we'll just blow it out. Started at $18,999 once upon a time. Time to make it a lot more affordable than that, don't you think? If we can't make it a value today, we never can. That is the beauty of this event. The event is really second to none when it comes to shopping the values. The jewelry is the same gorgeous jewelry you've always known and loved and shopped for years that you should, let's be honest, you should be spending more on. But we are really putting together the sale of a lifetime. It ends tomorrow at 1 o'clock. You've got a couple hours left to shop it. Take advantage of every last thing. Make requests if you have them. Take a look at this. And if you see something pop up on the screen you like, you got to call early because it's under $5,000 to get it. It's not going to be even $49 or $39. I'm going to keep on going. We are moving quickly through today. Want to show you at least 200-300 pieces of jewelry. It's always the goal. So here's what I'm going to do. We'll make this $3,499. The lower we go, the faster we can go. The more we can show you. And again, we'll try to make it up in volume, I guess. It's like every piece is under cost. So it's just about, hey, we only got a few more hours left to do it. So everybody gets their favorite, $31.49 at checkout instead. for a massive aquamarine, 7¼ carats in size and looking fabulous. So let's see who's got it. $31.49. It's time to get the piece you love. And by the way, these are the pieces you get. When we say one of a kind, I don't just say that for effect. That is a one of a kind. That is the actual piece you get. You've got the white gold only option on this one. So again, white gold is how it stays. Usually our favorite when it comes to aquamarines of a great color or a lighter color. These are all the best color out there. So you get that major moment. We also have yellow sapphire. I've got 2 heart-shaped copper bearings, so I'll just let those kind of do a drive-by here, because whether you want a 1331, which would be our largest, here's the 1331. Yeah, 1331 in a purple Paraiba. That's the purple Paraiba 13 carater. Isn't that something? And then I also happen to have, if you're going, that's going to be a little bit pricey for me, I can make this one more affordable and still get you a 937. And see the difference? That's why I wanted to show them together as well. This one's got a true more purple neon, and this is a little bit more purple rubelite, kind of on the edge of pink and purple, like a great deep magenta. So there they are, the 2 heart-shaped copper bearings. So we'll just let you know they're here. We'll flash things throughout the show, and then I'll leave it up to you guys. You can tell me if you like it or not, and you can call and get more details, so we can just try and, you know, play matchmaker here with people you don't know across the country. It's sometimes a little bit of a challenge, so we're just going to show you some things, and if you say, oh, that's for me, I like it, then let me know so we can go ahead and go into depth and detail for you. But here's our yellow sapphire. Look how pretty that is. If you can't do a yellow diamond, because I do have a yellow diamond that looks like this, as I mentioned earlier, that's my 1 carat yellow diamond. But see how much bigger this one is, because that's a 2 carat almost. It's a carat 64 unheated yellow. So that's a yellow sapphire. So if you can go a little lighter in the color but still bright, and you don't need a yellow diamond, and you maybe want that look but maybe a little larger, well, a carat 64 yellow diamond is going to run you about $15,000 right here. So instead I can do this for $112,5162, get you a yellow sapphire, which has got a lot of the same color, a lot of the same look, and a lot of durability as well. And then you get that signature mounting style. So we've got the inside finished. I'll show you that. It's our 164 and it is unheated. So this is one of the rare examples of sapphire because it is all natural, meaning it did not need heat treatment. It just got faceting and polishing and that's it. Because what are you going to do to make that one any better? It's got the clarity, it's got the color. We added a carat of 1 in diamonds because we like to add a lot of diamonds to our fabulous stones. And now you get it for less than $59.99. That's what it used to be. What's a sale if you don't know where it began, where it started, where it should have sold before? And now it's less, and a lot less, because yellow sapphire, and of course September's coming up in a couple of days. And I know there are September birthdays out there because I've already talked to a lot of you who are saying, I'm already looking for something special because my birthday's in September and I want to celebrate. And I want to celebrate with a sale, and I want to get a sapphire, and I want to get my birthstone. And you lucky ducks in September have a lot of options because no matter what color you like, you probably have a sapphire that's going to accommodate you. Because sapphires have a beautiful world of colors that they're offered in, from yellow to pinks to blues to greens to padparashas to there are color-changing sapphires. There are winzas that have 2 colors in one. So you definitely have a beautiful array of options when you're a sapphire birthstone. But this being very much on trend now because yellow diamonds are happening, and yellow diamonds are lovely, but they are pricey. So this is the way to get that look. All right, so let's make it easier than $59, shall we? I don't have a chance or a prayer to sell that at $59.99. After 2.5 months of discounting, we are all coming to expect values that are very different from where they should be. We're going to go lower than 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, or 2, and that let the giveaways commence. Are we there yet? A 19, that's what a lot of people are saying across the country right now, sitting in traffic, right? Are we there yet? Even the adults. Kids get the bad rap, but adults, we say it too. I'm one to take a lot of road trips. I do a lot of driving. I see that on my commute every day. Am I there yet? that 2-hour mark sets in and you're like, oh, am I there yet? No, not yet. But again, this is where, aren't you glad you're just at home? Maybe you're in the car on the road trip and you're watching on your phone. And you're going, this is a great way to pass the time while I get to my destination. That's the idea. I mean, wherever you are on the go, you can join in the fun and shop. I'll tell you what, we'll make it better than $19.99. I'm going to take it even lower than $19 or $18.99. Let's send it out for $1,888. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's make it a major, major Saturday. And Allison, what'd you just pick up over there? The band? Pink diamonds and white gold. Yes, from 777 from last night. She's like, how do you do that, Lolo? What's up? What kind of weird mental sorcery are you doing over there? Yeah, that's from last night. Cool. All right. Who was shopping over there? Christy? Okay. Hey, Christy, thank you. All right, so we just had a piece from last night go. So that's the idea. And let me try this on so you can see this is the mid-size signature style. We do a larger version and we do a smaller version. There is a Goldilocks situation where there's a large and a medium and a small. And this is the medium version. So usually wearable by one and all. And only $16.99. When you say, I'll take it, please sign me up. I'd like that one there. And you even get to choose your gold. No? Okay, so that one's gonna be, I love our, I don't know what it is. I think it's because we offer yellow diamonds at a really great value. I think a lot of people go, I can skip the yellow sapphire because I can get a yellow diamond. My yellow diamond today is beautiful, but it is not going to be $16.99. It's, I mean, I'll tell you right now, if you want to buy it, it's $11,999. It's just shy of 12 grand. With a discount though. So that's the big 109 we have, a lot larger than we usually see with our 1 carats because that makes a difference. So we are getting close to the top of the hour, 10 minutes away. I know y'all waiting. Y'all waiting for the big hoops that are coming up brand new, and I mean big diamonds. Big individual diamond hoops that everybody can wear, everybody can enjoy. But there is the yellow diamond we'll have later. So speaking of diamonds, here's the bracelet. I've not seen this in a while. So I was a little bit surprised to see this come out to play, and it's a difficult one to show because it's very wide. So it kind of has this more squared off. This feels very dressy to me, very much like, again, it still looks like a tennis bracelet when you see it, but because everything is squared off. You know, with a round diamond tennis bracelet, you're gonna have gaps because it's round stones put side by side by side by side by side. So you're gonna have this like natural gapping. This one is essentially 3 rows of different sizes, still all round brilliance, but look, no gap. And yet there it is, giving you that really beautiful fluidity. I'm sorry, that is barely moving, and look what that's doing. That is a laser light show, and if you're like me, you're getting excited because that's what I love. Sparkle is my love language. I love anything that sparkles. Give me sparkle. I will make things that never ever should sparkle. I'll make them sparkle because it's just what I enjoy. It's what makes me happy. I love it. I feel my heart go pitter pat. And look at the way that's done. Look at the way that is set up. Look at the way that is designed. You want a lot of gold? You're getting a lot of gold here. I even have one white and I have a rose gold. Lately, we've been seeing a lot of rose gold because it's the one we'll make and we'll, or I'm sorry, yellow. It says rose. This is yellow. Okay. So we've got the yellow gold here. And the good news is, because so many of you are loving yellow gold now, I get it. Let me show you. This is what I was showing way back when, beginning of the show. We were just showing them from a distance to give you an idea. It's 111-9080 if you want the ultimate bracelet. And I wouldn't say traditional tennis bracelet just because those are usually round brilliance. Okay, check this out. It's on this platform. This is going to sit a little odd here if I drape it, but I want to show you the size. Look at what that gives. And this is going to be, all right, let's do this. Flip this up. Put it where it belongs on the wrist and let it hang out. There you go. So this is where it almost feels like a cuff of sorts. It's just so beautifully done. And look how wide it is. I'm going to break out the ruler here and show you how wide each of these bracelets are. You've got each one. I mean, that is a 1/4 inch width in diamonds and gold. Insert closure. See how this side has the insert? This side is going to be your box link. So that's going to actually fasten into. And then you're going to have your 2 figure-8 safeties on this side to lock it for you. I don't know about you, but I would take them both, and I can make it affordable enough to where that's a possibility. So let's take a look at it up close as well. And that's the yellow gold. And look how bright and white those diamonds are, even in the yellow gold. Hugely important there. 5 carats, 44 is your diamond weight. That is big. That is major. Not to mention, I think we forget that it's all about the gold too. Gold's kind of something now. It's pricey, so shouldn't the gold count for something? You might have $25,000 carat diamonds, so I don't know, $130,000 or so worth in diamonds plus about $7,000 or $8,000 worth of gold. That's the truth. That's how this bracelet works. If it were all about the diamonds, well, you could get diamonds and they'd be in a plastic bag floating and you'd have to figure out what to do with them. It's nice to have something like this where you've got them set, ready to go in a lot of the important metal. And by the way, it is the most important metal right now, by far. So this is the white gold and the yellow gold. Let me know if you like it. We'll show it a little bit later if you want to wait, if you want to give it some thought. We have a quick request here for some diamond hoops, and Shiva doesn't want to wait for our new ones. She says, just give me the ones that I love from before. So let's take a look at this. This is going to be our really beautiful, this is last week's premiere. It's been like a hoop a week, hasn't it? And that's what's exciting. I still have to wait another month for my hoops to get started. You know, I'm talking about the basketball kind. You guys are getting these great hoops every single week, it seems, with the debut that we had last week, which looks like this, 1129045. It's going to be our beautiful. This is inspired by that great designer style we brought in the bangle first, 77 points in designer bangle. It's our all-time bestseller. It overtook my entire Lynx ring collection because it was such a hot seller in a bangle because it was so well priced. It was also well made, and it's also a brick worth of gold. So that was all lovely. Well, now we made this to go with. There was a band ring, there was a bangle. This has basically been a collection that has really spawned from that bangle, but it's really about giving you a more luxury but still wearable. That's the idea. Not all luxury has to be put on a shelf and save it for a special occasion. Some luxuries are for every day, and I think that's what this hoop really embodies, is that style. Put them on, layer them, wear them all the time. Take a look. You've got 3 diamonds set within. This is called burnishing, where the diamonds are actually set in. Okay. And Marcy, you just emailed me, so we don't need to tell Lauren because I actually got, I love that when you guys think you're emailing someone else, but you're emailing me. So I get the email right here. Marcy, I will have that ready for you. I already have it for you, and I will have it ready for you. So no problem. All right, so thank you. You got it. So here we are. So this is really important, and it's going to be our hoop for Shiva. And we have, let's see what I have left here. Not many. No, I do not. I've got a couple in white, 2 in, okay, so 1 in rose, 2 in white, 2 in yellow. 6 points in diamonds, clicking closure, and a 1/2 inch in the length. Just FYI, our new hoops today are going to be a little bit larger. They're 5/8, and they look like this. So let me show you that, just so you know the comparison. So that's going to be, see how they're bigger? So these are more 5/8 of an inch, and they've got the huge diamond. So that's what we're waiting in 5 minutes. They will be here. And then we also have, yes, we have white, yellow, rose here. We have white, yellow, rose in the debut today as well. And we're going to do these right now for only $399. And they look fabulous on, which I'm going to show you now. So we've got just the yellow gold here for some reason to show, probably because they weren't planned for the show or scheduled. But that's going to be your value on a 1/2 inch. So really easy to wear. They are what we call a click enclosure. So there's a curved post. So you see how it's all from the side, one circle, one complete circle. You're going, where's the even, how do I open them? Where's the finding? How do I do this? Well, they just open like so. So it's very simple. You click it closed then. See how there's that little notch at the end? So it makes it very easy. You're just going to literally push it, click it. You'll hear it click. You know it's locked. You can reverse them. There are the diamonds up front, or you can wear them with the mirror finished gold up front. 1/2 inch in the size. Let's take a look at them on and then give you that $399 plus $40 off as well. They debuted last Saturday. I think it was last hour. Yes, it was. Think so, if my memory serves me correctly. And here's where they are on the ear. So you can just see how they are just very, again, they're casual. They're just kind of elegant, casual, cool designer. They still look great with all those triple. We did the 7-row style or the 7-stone style bangle. We did the ring that had 3 stones as well. The ring is super popular also. So if you have any of that collection, this is an earring that's meant to go with it, but still not ostentatious, not too much, never over the top with your diamonds, just a really great simple style. And no prongs. So there's nothing to catch on anything, nothing to snag. It won't be long before some of you are wearing turtlenecks and scarves and winter weather arrives and you're starting to bundle up a little bit and you don't want prongs in your earrings. I mean, I've heard from some of you that go, yeah, the diamond hoops are great in the inside out style, but then they catch on everything because they've got prongs all the way through the front. These don't have any prongs, so it's really easy to wear. And they're great for layering and stacking too. Let's go back to the wheel. We'll show them again up close here, and $399. So hopefully those are the ones you're looking for. They debuted last week. Again, brought out by request. We've got the big hoop coming up, which has got a major individual diamond. So the difference is in the diamond weights and the styling and the amount of gold you've got as well. So that'll be a $40 discount. So $359 instead. And so let me know if you like those. We'll give them 60 seconds. And then we've got a couple, maybe one last look at a recap here before we go to our top of the hour. I have shown you pretty much the show in the first hour. So yikes, we're going to need some requests here. We've got the big Tanzanite, the purple Paraiba, the hoop earrings, and the yellow diamond. 4 pieces left for 2 hours. So I think gosh, instead of spending a half an hour on each item, let's make sure, because I don't think that's going to happen. I can't do that. So what we're going to do is show you whatever you'd like to request. So get in on the phone lines. We got a lighter Saturday here planned because we figured there'd be a lot of requests. So again, they didn't give me a ton of jewelry, so we can just basically, that means you tell us what you want to see. We run back to the vault, we get it, and then we bring it out for you. But yes, the big top of the hour with those great new hoops coming up in the big diamonds, they're on the way, and they're happening next. So let me know. That's our request. So we'll see if anybody would like those. You don't have to be the requester. We do have, like I said, 2 pairs left in the white, the yellow, and then 1 in the rose gold still remaining. So we do have some really wonderful looks there. And we'll do a couple recaps here. If you want anything seen from the first hour again, let me know. We can help you out with that. And thank you, everybody. 359. I'm glad you loved them last week. We're loving them again today. And even if you wanted to maybe get another pair, you maybe wanted to go ahead and pop in and get one for a gift, because obviously gold and diamonds, holiday season coming up. Before you know it, it's going to be a little bit pricey as time marches on to get gold and diamonds anywhere else but here. So I would definitely take advantage of that. Okay, it's top of the hour in 1 minute. So we'll just go ahead and do something really special here. I want to just recap one item because I think it needs to go before the time expires here. We've got our fabulous Imperial topaz and the pink diamond. Those are the 2 highest end of what we've shown you in hour number 1. The GIA certified pink diamond that is natural, if you missed it earlier, is right here. This is one for the ages. It is a 40-point natural pink diamond. And it also has so much going on around it. There's 86 points in the white, 22 points in the pink, and that is a beautiful double halo. I also have, along those same lines as collectability, this is $49.99 by the way, with the GIA cert together with it, so you get that fabulous value. Cannot say enough good things about that ring. That ring is everything in pink diamonds, and it's an actual pink that so many people say squint to see. A lot of times you really have to be told it's a pink diamond to see the pinks. That is not the case here. No one has to tell you that. Everyone would say, sing it on your hand, ooh, I love your pink diamond. It is beautifully saturated. They're never bright, hot pinks. They're not like a pink sapphire, garish pinks. They're supposed to be a light feminine pastel. So that one's down to $4,500 or less, really, when you take your discount. And then there's the Imperial topaz. And that still, to me, is, if that doesn't float your boat, I just don't know if gems are your thing, because this is really one of those stones that is oh so amazingly rare, pretty, beautiful. It's like the beauty and the brains is like, if we were personifying it, it'd be the the supermodel that has the Harvard degree. That we're smart, stunning, personality, all the things. It has everything you look for in a gem. Everything. Everything. Carat 85, oro preto. Carat 38 in diamonds, all those fancy diamonds, and I hope you like that starburst of a diamond design there. That's really, really rare. And that is going to be $38.88. So 2 of our best from hour number 1 still available. But again, was that our requester there, Allison? Were those the hoops she was looking for? No. Didn't hear from the requester? All right, that's okay. So if it's not what you're looking for, let me know so we can help you. I'd love to find you what you need. But that is a great way to get an Imperial topaz, if you ask me, because it's really that ideal color we look for. It's collectible. It is rare, rare, rare. It's all natural. I mean, you got to appreciate an unheated, untreated stone whenever you can get them. And we will make that one disappear. Remember, that's actually $34.99 at checkout. Okay, so it's top of the hour time. I know this is what everyone's waiting for, because people, just again, when you're excited about something, I get it. We kind of wait and say, I'm just going to wait. Let me see the star of the day, and then I'll shop other things. So welcome in, everybody. Happy Labor Day weekend. I'm so honored. It is, as someone who works a lot of holidays, it's really, really, really lovely when we can spend time together on the holidays, because I know they're busy and they're full of travel and lots of events and activities. So just so thankful and so grateful that you're here with me today. It's really fun. So I'm glad we get to celebrate our last 2 days of the sale. If you haven't heard, I keep reminding you, because it's not up there on the graphic. We kind of have enough taken up there, but I want to remind you, this is our last 2 days now. We've got 2 hours left today, 3 hours tomorrow morning. That's it. I don't see you on Labor Day simply because we don't have Monday and Tuesday shows, so I won't get to shop with you on Labor Day itself. I know. So it's going to be last call just in this next few hours here, today and tomorrow. So I want to make sure you're aware of that, because when I see you on Wednesday, which is our regularly scheduled show, we're going to have a lot of brand new, and I'm going to bring you great values, because I don't know any other way, but we're not going to have 10% off. Okay, so there is that. So if there's something that exists now in the inventory and you do fancy saving a lot of extra money, please pick it up this weekend so that you don't miss out, okay? So let me go ahead and show you what our top of the hour is all about, because this one is so exciting. We've never, think about it, in all these fabulous years of bringing you great jewelry, we have not had, you know what I might do here, because I think that I've got all three. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do here is show you one of each if you don't mind, because I think otherwise it's going to get a little crazy up here on the wheel. So I want to show you the yellow and the white and the rose. Because, yeah, we've got them all. And that's exciting. There it is. You're going to get a pair. And I'm going to show you the pairs, how they look from a distance on the ear. But welcome on into Saturday. Welcome into Labor Day weekend. Welcome into TVON. If you've never shopped fine jewelry at TVON, you have not really shopped the best yet at the greatest values. And here is the brand new, the superstar, inspired by something that I grew up looking at, a very stylish and glamorous mother who really was, she was not an actress. I know everyone goes, Linda Blair, was that your mom? No, she was not that actress. Her name's Linda, but she was a teacher. So again, she was a teacher and a homemaker and a great mom. And I gotta say that I grew up looking at someone who really just did just always carry herself really amazingly, and still does today. But she always had a signature look, and she had them custom designed. Remember, I grew up in the downtown jewelry district because when mom, the teacher mom, wanted something great in jewelry, you know, every now and then for a special occasion, she went to the wholesale jewelry district, which I still go to almost every day of my life. So ironic that I spent my childhood there as well. But she had something designed that she couldn't find anywhere else. And whether it was designers, whether it was wholesalers, she could not find what she wanted. And she had this concept and this idea of creating a hoop that was one beautiful hoop, because she, like myself, did wear a lot of hoops, understanding that it's a very flattering way to wear an earring, especially if you have a little bit more rounder face than I do. And so it's one of those things where she couldn't find it, where she wanted one great diamond solitaire in a hoop. She had them made, and this was back early 80s. She wore those earrings. I mean, she's got them somewhere still to this day. She wore those earrings every day of her life, and I always admired the look. And here we've done hundreds of designs in hoop earrings, but we know we love the classic diamond pieces. As ladies of the world, we know what are we going to invest into that we know we're going to wear. It's diamonds, it's hoops, it's the classic everyday wearables. As much as I love those pink diamonds and those Imperials, these are the ones we live in. These are the workhorses in our collection. But again, we'd never done anything like this. So we went ultimate, huge diamonds here. We went to almost a third of a carats. We got you item number 908. That's rather, you know what, I've got a different item number here. This is going to be item number 8959. These are the brand new hoops with a 31 pointer at least. Most of them are a third of a carat. The smallest diamonds in this hoop are going to be 31 points. That is just shy of a third. That's a big stone. Average engagement ring, let's remind everybody, quarter carat. So this is another step up than even what most people are wearing as an engagement ring solitaire stone. This has the total of 62 points. Minimum is the deal. 2 diamonds only, so it is like wearing your diamond solitaire, but in your earring. The first thing everybody sees is your earring. You cannot deny that. The jewelry that we wear is important no matter where we're wearing it, and we always should have great pieces, really head to toe. But this is the first piece that people see when they look at you, and a hoop that's wearable. We've done a little bit bigger than our typical 1/2 inch. This is not quite 3/4, so it falls right in between, which is 5/8. So it really is about giving you also the ease of, you don't like a snap enclosure, fine. We're going to do the Omega back here, which is even easier if possible. It hinges. It's got a spring-loaded hinge. It opens right up, and then you've got that wonderful straight post. So easy there too. Let's take a look at them. They are really new and really fresh and really fabulous. It's our big top of the hour today. It's our big special of our debut. You can see we have all 3 gold colors as well. I'm going to show them to you every which way, and I think it's good. We just saw the real dainty diamonds that we brought you last week. I think a lot of people want to hang out and wait and see what we can do here instead with 8959. So 62 points minimum, and again, this is that closure. If you're going, I don't know what a spring-loaded hinge is. That sounds complicated. What is that? Here's what it looks like from the side. So you can see, first of all, from a distance, from the front, look at that diamond. Huge. And it looks like it's floating among the gold. It's wider than the hoop itself. We really made these because here we have had hundreds of hoops, never done this style. You can see here it is actually, I mean, we're talking just under. I was debating, is it really 3/4? Not really. It looks like it from the front, but then you see from the side, it's really 5/8 of an inch, as you see there. So just under 3/4, just over a half. Let me show you what I mean by spring-loaded hinge. That's so simple. it opens up, doesn't fly open. You have to actually, you have to give it that little bit of that pull. And then you have that straight post, which a lot of us love because it makes it easier, even if you have like a thicker lobe, and then it pops right into place. And notice how it's not touching the post at all. So your post is never going to bend. It's never going to warp. It's never going to change direction. So that means you're always going to have a super secure closure. I have got a stackable opportunity if you want to. I would say they're best for the primary piercing. And with those huge diamonds, I know these are intimidating because we all know, ooh, big diamonds get expensive and they're still VS, Lolo? Yes, they are. Still VS diamonds, still those gorgeous round brilliants we adore. Here's what they look like from a distance, and this is so important because that is how they look. Just amazing the way the diamond is done. Actually, I think I might have it a little bit off here, so let me just pop them on one more time. Sometimes it helps to see what I'm doing and I can't, so just want to make sure you see them as they are going to look on you. Take a look at that. Oh, it's like having that. It's almost like the stud meets the hoop, which I think is so great here. So you see how they look, and you can kind of play with it if you want to cinch it back. If you want it a little higher, I love that idea. You can play with how you want to wear them, either lower or higher. But do you see that? I mean, I'm wearing studs to make a point and prove to you that it's like having your stud, but it's dropped a bit and still a hoop. So it's like you take your stud and you marry it with a hoop, and you have something so easy and so very, very wearable. And yet it's got the presence. It's got the beauty. I know it's harder to see all the gold because we're picking up a lot of glare here, but look at that on the ear. So let's go back to the wheel, and just again, easy on, easy off as well. I'll try in the white gold for you. That's why I kept one of them aside here so you can see all the different gold colors on as well. No matter what, the diamonds are just bright white, stunning, stunning, because there are VS darlings we love. Here is the white gold. Oh yeah, these are just, That is just, see how you can play with it. Do you want to go a little higher? Do you want to go a little lower? It is entirely up to you. So that's what I like, just so that it's straight out. So everybody sees that incredible VS diamond straight on out and a great look. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to make this a really, really big value. We have to. And it's on sale. And we're busy on the phone lines. And we've never done a hoop like it before. If you need one great wearable hoop, this is it. Let's go back to the wheel. Do you see how easy they are to take off too? It's simple. It's easy. It's comfortable. It's wearable. They're not heavy. They don't pull. They're not the kind of earrings you're ready to. I love my earrings that I'm wearing today. These are my darlings. These are my most important, valuable jewelry piece I have. But I'll tell you right now, they're not downright heavy. They are off before the car even starts. They live in the cup holder of the car because I cannot tolerate even wearing them for one more hour driving home. I cannot do it. I just cannot do it. So these are very heavy. They're not for every day, every moment. I will tell you, it's worth investing into a hoop that is comfortable, that is wearable, that is going to go with absolutely everything. Do diamonds, do they not go with anything? They go with everything you wear. We're going to talk about a great value here. I know we put together a little specialty deal here. They're supposed to be $33.99. They are those nearly third of a carat stones that we love, but they're going even lower in price right here, right now. Take a look. It's going to be an amazing, amazing event. And this is what we've got. The new, the limited, they are limited more so than other hoops are, because why? They're using big diamonds. This is not like we have buckets full, essentially, of smaller diamonds. And I say that, you know, in jest. We don't literally have buckets full of diamonds, but when it comes to one-pointers, that's pretty easy. We deal with them a lot. They're available all the time. It's tough to get a value when you're talking about such a large individual stone. If large diamonds were easy, everybody would have them. If they were affordable, everybody would have them. But to maintain that VS quality, to see how bright they are, to get a better price than 33, because you know we got to blow them out, that's what we're doing. And only 2 diamonds per pair, 31 points minimum each. That is incredible. Omega style, you see the beautiful bold gold you're getting. From the side, mirror finish. From the back, mirror finished. And yet they're not even close to $33.99. Again, never seen it before. Stunning, stunning, and brand new and wearable. And you know what? Just that look that everyone's going to compliment on, because they're not the basic hoop. They're not plain gold, and they're not the little itty bitty diamonds that run through the front. They're totally different. Updated. 3,000 they won't be. 2,000 they won't be. I really want to get a lot of people on the phone lines here. It's the goal always to bring you value. That's obviously, we know that. But this being the top of the hour of the second to last show, otherwise known as the penultimate here. This is it, guys. This is last chance, last call, and yet we're bringing you brand new. A debut that will not be here come Wednesday, because we are so limited with it now. Have very few to go around given the bigger diamonds we utilize, and it will not be even $2,000 or $19.99 for these very large diamonds. They look like a solitaire diamond you would see on a top, a beautiful band in a gorgeous ring. And yet there are two in your ears that are really looking amazing and magnetic and bright and powerful and all those things. And it's going to be better than even $1,500. Sometimes you just got to say, get the earrings. Sometimes you just got to believe that what you're witnessing is a one-time moment that is not going to come around again and again and again. So you take advantage while you have it. You get it for better than $14.99. You take 10% off. We got another hour and a half to do that. And we're going to do better than $14, $13, or $12.99 and send them on out of here, the big diamonds. Obviously, it's a step up. It's a step up than most of the diamond hoops we've ever created. It's your time, it's your moment, and it's your chance to save a boatload of money. You already are. We got them down already over $2,000. You're saving $2,100 right now. Before your extra discount, I would say that's pretty special. What I'm doing instead is giving you a better value. We're going to make them better than $1,199. I love the idea of $1,111. Look at that. Just to remind you, you are getting a pair. We don't sell single earrings. I never have. I probably never will. I don't think we're going to be doing that. And I've got the white gold on. What I'm going to do is take them down below even $1,000, give you the value of a lifetime, and do better than even $1,000. Let's make them $999 only. And that's while they're here with already 3 pairs gone just like that. That was when they were $14.99. They were already spoken for. Well, let's take a look at them again on. This is the white gold. And again, look at that. Looks like a stud that's built into your hoop. We are so crazy busy. This is going to happen. $899 for the pair. Look at how gorgeous they are. Look at how beautiful those are. Just really stunning, 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 stunning. And I want you to get them because you're going to love them and wear them. And you're going to tell me probably 5 years from now, you're going to email me and say, you know what? Back in 2025, I got those earrings from you. They were one of your specials. I got them, and I have not taken them off since. Also, think about, for those of you that wear DBTYs every day, how beautiful that's going to look with the diamonds by the yard, how beautiful that's going to look with different designs you have in the solitaire styles, the station necklaces, the diamond tennis bracelets, the solitaire rings that you have, everything that you wear that this is going to go with and look fabulous with as well. And it's $899. We're crazy busy because those are huge diamonds. Again, I think this is the most valuable perspective is because I want you to see how big those stones are. And again, you can play with it. You can wear them lower. You can wear them higher. You can put them all the way. Do you see that? That gives you room to play. See, I just made it kind of like now it's like sitting as a stud, and I can go even further back than that. So if you want to show more gold with the hoop, if you want to show more diamond, wherever you want that diamond to be in your ear is how it's going to look, and you play with the perspective there, and that is fabulous. Aren't they gorgeous? So huge diamonds we love, but never seen them in this form, never seen them in such a wearable. This is not, I mean, again, it's not a hoop that's down here. It's not a hoop that's here. It's not a hoop that's here. It's giving you wearability here beyond. So that's the stunning part of it, is that it's everybody can wear that. This is an amazing gift idea. And again, thank you, Mom, for the inspiration, because I've always wanted to do something like this in Vine based on what she did so many years ago back in the 80s. And that's really that halfway point, which is what I love, because then the diamond sits right there. I like the perspective of the diamond sitting right there at the base of the lobe, kind of what we call the free edge if we're doing nails. We call it the free edge there. So that's what is so stunning. Let's go back to the wheel, take another close-up look at them. And that's why, again, you need to get the pair. And those of you that wear multiple colors, since there's a lot of gold exposure here, if you are somebody like myself who some days you wear a lot of yellow, some days you wear a lot of white, and you like to keep them separated, maybe for $8.99 a pair, you're taking one of each color. Maybe you take the colors you wear. You at least get the white and the yellow. Vicki, we've got your blue zircon coming up next, by the way. So Vicki, your request is on the way. And as soon as we wrap this up, we will be ready to show you the blue zircon in a bridge. And Zine, who got a pair over there? Thank you very much. We got a pair. What color did she get? Yellow gold, very nice. Yellow gold and diamonds are very hot right now. I think because when yellow gold's highly valuable, we like to know that we're wearing yellow gold, because white gold can look like sterling or platinum. And sterling and platinum are nice, but they are not nearly anywhere close to the value of gold. So I think a lot of us like yellow because it's gold. It looks like gold. They're all gold, don't get me wrong. It's just we alloy to make the rose gold, we rhodium plate to make the white gold, so you get the idea. Gold is gold, and that's all 14K, 58+% pure gold. So I love that too. All right, so we're very busy. We're going to give it a final 60 though, because despite how busy we are, well, the busyness means we're selling out quickly. So obviously not long for this world, and $8.99 is your price. And we've got the white, the yellow, or the rose. And I probably should keep wearing those through the day because they're just so perfect. And they're so much more comfortable than my own earrings that I have on. So yes, $8.99, last 45 seconds. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad you love them. It's really been a treat putting these together and figuring out the right size diamond, the right proportion diamond that sits, that allows it also to not droop or not fall. I mean, it's got to sit properly in the ear. What good's an earring if it doesn't sit well in the ear and doesn't look great on? There's kind of no point in making it. At least that's my belief as a designer. So it really is that delicate balance of making sure that everything is done properly so that it can be that really wearable design. And yes, I've got the white gold on. So that's why you're only seeing one in the white gold. Do not think if you choose white gold, you're getting one. I just didn't want to messy up our wheel, and I do need to try one on for you. So that's where, again, look at how beautiful they are, and still VS diamonds, yes, despite their huge size. And who else is getting a pair? Thank you so much. Barbara got a pair. Diane got a pair. Thank you so much. Robert got a pair. Who else? Andy, who's shopping? Joanne, who's shopping? Thank you, Monica. Who else? Mary got a pair as well. Monica got a pair. Another Barbara got a pair. Thank you, Barbara. Hi there. All right. So, and Lorraine. Thank you, Lorraine. Lorraine, Suzanne got a pair too. I love it. So $8.99 per pair. And gifting ideas, fabulous. It'd be really good for gifting because I think as long as she's got her ears pierced, any age these would work for. I do believe that too. I'll say that about everything, but that really would work for a different variety of styles, ages, and no matter what. It just, if you're a jewelry lover, you love VS Diamonds. $3,400 pair of earrings for what turns out to be $8.99. Sign us up, right? So there's the yellow, there's the rose, here's the white gold, and last call. They're almost sold out. Now we get to Vicky's request here, which is, wow, hello. Hello, gorgeous is what this is. It's 1128-449. Keep calling on the hoops, our big debut for the day. Tomorrow, we're gonna have some yellow diamond studs. They're not just studs, they're studs with halos, but they're really, really important and they're lovely. So we will have some yellow diamond earrings tomorrow. We will have, obviously, keep calling on the white diamond hoops that you just saw because we're in last call. I always like to move on right before we sell out just so that we don't sell out and leave them on the air and you think they're still available. So we always move on a little bit prematurely just to make sure that you've got your opportunity. But there is a special, special look. And okay, and you're gonna get it. Kimberly, yes, we're gonna do the diamond bracelet. I can do it next for you. That was just kind of up close to our top of the hour. And so we will be getting a full presentation on the diamond bracelet. And she's already got her eye on the white gold. And we will do that for you. So yes, Kimberly coming up next. If you can go ahead and stay right with me. We've got Vicky's request and Kimberly's request. And here we go, Vicky. This is the 180. If anybody likes it, call. Requesters very rarely take their requests, so anybody can call in. Just like to make sure that's clear. 67 points in diamonds. One row goes all the way through and under. You see it there. Then your halo sits above that, hence the bridge. And I gotta say, I think that is the textbook blue zircon. I think it's about as perfect a zircon as you can get with the color. It doesn't get too dark. It's not too light. It's that vibrant turquoisey blue, like a bright, bright turquoisey blue instead of like sapphire blue. I think this one has a little more pop to it, a lot more pop. And we'll do this one for, okay, get ready for a value. This is some serious jewelry here. And it's a bridge that's wearable because it doesn't go diamonds on the very outside, just the halo. Here's what it looks like on from a distance away. There it is, shining bright. Any gold you want. Oh, I love that we can even change the gold on this one. Yellow gold's fine. Rose gold, I wouldn't do rose gold. Please steer clear of the rose gold. Just with that color, it would look odd. Two very different colors, warm and cool. And I say just go with the white or the yellow. White or yellow, best options here. It's supposed to be $4,888 today on sale. Instead, I got a whole different deal for you. Much better, really wowza. And we're going to go even less. Please call in early. Please, 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 please. As a matter of fact, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do $29.99. I'm just going to get you a better opportunity. And this came out as a little surprise because had I saw this, this probably would have been my first item of the show. Had this been out here available to me, thanks to your request, it gets to come out to play and we get to do even better than $29.99. I'm going to put it on the auction block. That way I can score you an even better value if you call. You do need to call, but you need to call anyways. You need to call to purchase a piece, so you really do need to call to get in on this auction, because we're going to take the $2,999 price that's so amazing, and we're going to take it even lower. Come on over. It's going to be amazing. Right now, less than even $2,500 to start. I like the idea of saving you an extra $500. But let's keep going, because I want to get participation. Let's have a party on this Saturday. I bet there's some Labor Day parties going on right now. I bet you beach parties, pool parties, maybe tailgate parties, all kinds of parties. What I'm going to do right now is make it an auction better than $25. Tony, I don't even like $2,000. Let's go all out. Let's make it $1,500 to open and see if that makes it even more appealing. A little bit more appealing of a price tag when it's $1,500 with a $10 increment, any gold you want, and your size, and ship for free, and still 10% off. The auction winner gets to take an extra 10% off. Right now, that's another $150. And the bracelet, the 5-carat 44 bracelet, is coming up next. I got a white and a yellow. And it's on the way, and it is a wow piece. It is a big wow. So, and then also our Tanzanite round, our 10 carats coming up. We'll have that too. And then, no open on this one. Well, okay, I tried. 60 seconds, let's give it a final look, and then you know what, we're gonna get to that 544 bracelet. And I'm gonna make it a deal. That is probably the most, I've seen a lot of high-end jewelry. A couple weekends ago, I was part of an auction. It's nice to, still get to do things on the evening in the weekends when I need to do events and things like that. And it was a Saturday night. There was a big event here in Beverly Hills. And that was last weekend, actually. It was last Saturday. My gosh, time is flying by. And got to be a part of a really posh event where I was wearing and showing and talking about literally $2.5 million diamond bracelets. And they looked very much like this 544. Same kind of look, 3 rows, the whole thing. So I'm proud to say that ours is not so pricey. No open on the blue zircon. I am stunned. If you want it for $29.99, go ahead. I'll honor the sale price of $29.99. You can take the $300, or you can just go ahead and call me if you want to go ahead and revisit that. But let's get to the bracelet. Kimberly's asking about the bracelet. I bet you she's not the only one who says, whatever I just saw there, I kind of liked in this bracelet. It's just a really tough one to sit up on its own and show you all the details, because it is so rigid in that it kind of sits squared off. So I want to show you there. That's why I'm going to move it a little bit so you can really see those diamonds. But look at what this does. So you have the middle row. This is all one bracelet. It's no stacking needed. But it's the middle row that's the larger diamonds. And then the outside row, see how each section is actually 2 stones in the middle and 3 stones on the sides? That's the difference, and why it looks so incredible when you see it from a distance away is it's those different textures of those different sizes of diamonds. It really doesn't like to sit here on the wheel unless I turn it and tilt it a bit, because otherwise it kind of does sit upright. Look at that, yellow and white gold. Here's what I've got, 112-111-9080. 544 in diamonds, largest diamond presence we have in a bracelet. It goes all the way around. So tennis bracelet styling in that it goes from one end to the other. One side inserts into the other. You've got the figure 8 safeties, 2 of them. Like any really high-end bracelet's going to be made. Made to the same way, same specifications, and heavy gold. I don't do this often, but let's set it down. It's like asking, it's so heavy, it's tough to maneuver here. But look at that, that's the side. Look at how this thing is built. You want a lot of gold, you're getting a lot of gold. Essentially like 3 bracelets all in one. 7 inches, I did measure them precisely, 7 is the length. So it's gonna fit those average size wrists beautifully with a little bit of room to just kind of move on the wrist. I never like a bracelet to be too tight. I find that tight bracelets are kind of annoying. I think it just doesn't feel right. So let me show you again. Here is the white gold by itself. If you're thinking about the white gold, and they do tend to, they tend to kind of want to fall because they want to be in that, they want to be clasped close. But you see that there. There's the white. Here's the rose. I'm sorry, the yellow. And which one do we like? Because no matter what, You are not going to pay this $9,999 should be price. And when you clasp it together, this is really easy. This is what an insert closure is all about. So let me just make sure you're aware. This is how the clasp closes. Do you see how easy that is? And then it locks, and then you're going to fasten those figure 8 safeties so that it has the same continuous, beautiful squared off styling all the way around. Doesn't taper, doesn't cinch in. Look at that from the sides. Look how flexible it still gives, because obviously it's still, every single one of those squares is built with a hinge, so it's flexible in the sense that not stretch, but flexible. So it still moves and fits the contours of the wrist really, really well. And it's not gonna be even, oh boy, why is this not $69.99 anymore? Well, welcome to the final 90 minutes of our Saturday sale. This is it for Saturday. 90 minutes left. 2 great bracelets. Let me know if you want the white or the yellow. Do dial in early too, because I don't think this is going to last, especially considering this is my lowest per carat price on a bracelet I've ever had, and it's got more gold than our tennis bracelets have by 3. It's triple the amount of gold that a normal tennis bracelet has, because obviously it's triple the rose. It's blocked styling. It's made in that squared off shape. You saw how it elevates. Each and every diamond is elevated off the hand. Why? Because that itself is more pronounced. It's going to show those diamonds. It's going to give all the diamonds the light that they need to look their best, and it will not be even $5,999. This is amazing. It is amazing. When you want value in diamonds, when diamonds, I kid you not, I've been using this figure for 25 years. $25,000 a carat. Needless to say, that's conservative today, because in 2025, diamonds are more than they were in 2000, the year 2000. They're $25,000 a carat ordinarily for VS diamonds that you're shopping in retail. That means that $544, and I know this because you guys know that's why you're here and not shopping in a retail store for some Labor Day sale. Their Labor Day sale, sure. Do they mark it up just so they can bring it down 5%, 10%? Well, yes. And we're not doing that. As a matter of fact, that should be in retail approximately $136,000 on just the diamonds, plus you would have about $10,000 in the gold. So you'd spend really, when you're all said and done, you're $150,000 in. And if you're thinking, oh, there's no way, please go to a retail store. Please look at VS diamonds that are natural from the earth. Please look at what the per carat price is, because that is a $150,000 bracelet. It looks it, it feels it. It's just you're not even paying $4,999. We're going even lower than that. Already, I am so dramatic. Look at that. We're well under $1,000 a carat. This is before 10% off, and I'm not even done discounting. Do we have anybody thinking about the white or the yellow? Because remember, operators, I have the white and the yellow only. That's it. Can't make another. Can't build them. Can't do anything except send out what's here at this incredible low price, which is not even $49. We are too low. Yeah, I said it. If I'm being honest, like my only thing with you is I'm honest. If I got to be authentic and honest with everything we do, that's too low. That's just too low. It's too low a price tag for a bracelet like this. And yet it's not going to be $49.99. 5.5 carats in diamonds, set in the most gold of any diamond bracelet I have here. And it's not 49. And it's not 48. And it's not 47. Or 46, we just keep on going. The too low price is going too low. And we're not even asking for $4,699. I'm going to make it $45.99 plus 10% off. So you get it for $4,139. $4,139 on $544 in diamonds, 60 seconds. I don't think they're going to last that long, to be honest. And our blue zircon round is still here if you'd like to get it. Yes. Thank you so much. Mary, I don't think that's still available. I'd have to look for you, but nope. Can't do that other piece. We're equating, Mary wants to equate an Imperial topaz to blue zircon. They're very different things, Mary. Yep, they're very different. They're totally different. So, yep, and one's a pendant, one's a ring. Yep, they're just different things, different entities. So, $45.99, 7 inches. Make sure 7 inches works for you. And then again, I gotta make sure you can see the quality of those diamonds at the right angle, because we're looking at it a little bit, again, it is more wide and squared off. We were talking about it's a 1/4 inch in its actual width. So 7 inches is the length, 1/4 inch is the width of the bracelet. So $4,599, you get about $460 off that price. It'll be $41.39 and a dime. So white gold or yellow gold, let me know who wants what. There's the white gold, here's that yellow gold. I'll hold it up for you so you can see it straight up front. Isn't that gorgeous? The triple row, easy to latch. I love that it's not like this, you know, it doesn't, because it's so structured's really the word, it's still that beautiful curve, but I love that it's so easy to put on thanks to the structure. All right, so that's $41.39. Let's go ahead and get to our next piece, which is, of course, the blue zircon still here, which is amazing, that round. We have a Tanzanite coming up a little bit for you. I did have a markdown on a gents Paraiba, so if any of our gentlemen are looking for an extra special markdown on one of our most high-end of our gent styles, we do have it. So thank you so much. Here we go with a sapphire pendant. This is a little something to get you ready for the month of September if it's your birthstone or if you just love the classic blue sapphire. It's here. It's item number 1129210. It's a 70 point, and that is a fancy Asher cut too. So you get that really important cutting there of the Asher, and this is a pendant. You can wear it one of two ways because it's essentially got bails all the way through. So if you're looking at the side profile, which I want to show you now, this is what we mean. You can put your chain here, here, or here. So really 3 different types of bails, if you will. So kind of changes the look depending on where you put your chain, how you wear it through the pendant. It's our 70 point Asher cut blue sapphire. I want to show you again up close. This is that stunning, stunning color, perfect color there. It's like a cornflower too, bright. Now, obviously a little difficult to show. You're going, oh, it looks awful. Well, it does that way, but then you see, oh, it's all mirror finished. It's just glare. It's just glare. It's hard to see when the light hits it just that way. So there it is, where you can see all that beautiful mirror finishing, and you can do actually white, yellow, or rose on this one. And let me show you a couple ways where you see how it's asymmetric, and one side is a little bit longer white gold than the other. So what you can do is wear it here with the shorter side up top, or you can just flip it around. That's why all those bails are there, to give you the versatility. You know what it also allows? When you have bails all the way throughout, you can actually do the sideways. You can do it like a bar. If you want to wear it horizontally, you can, because you can use both bails and put your chain through one end on each side. So easy to wear that way. Here's what it looks like on, just to give you a little size perspective. Then we'll go on over and measure it for you. But it's simple, but it's simple but edgy. It's got a nice little glow to the stone thanks to being an Asher cut. We enjoy that as well. And you can see how bright a blue it is. As we take it back to the hand, let me give you a quick little measurement. It is a 3/4 inch, by the way. I already did measure it, but let me show you visually here. And then we'll get it out the door for a very cool price tag, and a great way to do kind of modern, feels very modern, sophisticated, sleek, lots of gold presence. There's that 3/4 inch length. We'll be right here taking a look at that gorgeous Asher cutting, and we'll bring it down below $1,000, not $999 either. Major moment here. Major value right now coming up. And here we go. Oh, it may be gone? Get you a better price. Let's make it even better than $987. I'm going to do $699 right now, and $70 off that price, $629. What's going to be difficult is on Wednesday not saying the 10% off price that it's going to be. I've been talking about, I've given so many 10% discounts for 2.5 months. It's going to be hard not to take everything down. Oh, $699 turns into $629. $11.99 turns into, it's so on and so forth. This is your last call. We have literally 84 minutes left today to shop the sale. We got 3 hours tomorrow, and then it is finale, done and gone. So 10% off. You've got a few short hours left. It would be 4.5 hours total now over the course of the weekend here to shop the sale. Don't forget to call in the bracelet, yellow or white. Verifying on those bracelets now, the 544 diamond bracelet, triple row in heavy gold. We are backed up on our phone line, so bear with us if you are waiting on hold. Thank you for your patience. We appreciate you. Appreciate you waiting. Not a lot of operators, probably has something to do with the holiday weekend. So just again, bear with us. We'll be right with you here. We've got our 3/4 inch mirror finish gold. You are choosing your gold. No sizing to choose. Could go right out to you, but you're going to choose your gold color that you like your sapphires to be shown in. Don't forget, we're going to get that GI certified pink diamond out the door today, that 40-point pink pair. We've got our stunning purple Paraiba. This, I had one stone like this, and oh, I still can't stop thinking about it. I can't stop thinking about it. And then imagine my shock to see virtually the same stone come to play today. We have a purple Paraiba and an elongated pear shape coming up, and it's a good size stone. Carat 57 is the size. Plus, we'll still bring out our big Tanzanite. Our 10 carat plus is coming up as well. Look at that. Wow. Okay, Tanzanite lovers, we got a 10 carat round with the beautiful bright yellows on the sides. Then there is a full yellow diamond. Carat 09 is our yellow diamond size today. There's the yellow diamond, bright as can be. That is lovely, isn't it? And then our purple Paraiba I flash. We have that gents piece. I've got a couple of different mehenges, whether you want to go really large like a carat 38 or maybe you want an 81 pointer. Got a couple mehenge options for you. And last chance, last call right now on that sapphire pendant, 629. Okay, and still have a lot of those hoops going out. A lot of the hoops with the 31-point diamonds. They are going out rapidly. Make sure you get them before they're completely gone. Pink diamond still here. Got a couple requests that we've got lined up for the last hour as well. Of course, everyone likes to wait till the last hour to see their requests. You do not have to. Let's get those requests in now. We are only actually 20 minutes away from the last hour, so it's not much longer to go. And let's get to the purple Paraiba coming up. Thank you all. And then top of the hour is when the Tanzanite's here. So we'll bring out the 10 carat at the top of the hour, 21 minutes from right now. That is a really good looking Asher cut sapphire. Look at that, really good. So let's get to this purple Paraiba. Had one like it. It's something a few of you have asked if it could ever come back, if we would. Here it is, the purple stone, and it's copper bearing. So yes, it's a true purple. This is what purple looks like when it's actually copper content in the stone. 112-9193, our elongated carat 57. Purple Paraiba, 105, signature style, diamond weight around it. If anybody needs that blue sapphire, I think it's still available as well. If you'd like to go ahead and grab that, here it is. Purple, welcome to the new shade of purple. Not a lavender, not a true royal purple like amethyst is, or purple sapphires, or Tanzanite is a great purple as well. This is what happens when purple meets neon and neon meets purple. It is like the most bright, vibrant, unique color play. It has a carat 05 in diamonds. I want to show you the inside of the ring as well, because this one is completely and fully finished, as you'll see here. And you're also going to choose your gold color on this one as well. And how about this viewpoint? I'm going to lift it up here. I want you to look through the under gallery. Look at the stone. This is Paraiba. It's supposed to be all types of inclusions. Supposed to be included every which way you look. This is not. It's clean, it's stunning, it's bright. Let me show it on, probably one of the prettiest pieces too. Elongated pairs on the finger are just glam. Elegance and glamour all wrapped into one. That's where I have it here on the hand for you to take a look, to really appreciate what that's about. Seen any questions? All right, and that's one way to wear it. Let me flip it around the other way for you as well. Glides right under the hand. Easy, simple, and wearable. And look how pretty that is. So clean. Very few Paraibas are going to give you that kind of clarity. And it won't be, ooh, I like this, $79.99. Let's do better. Let's go lower. I didn't have any luck with our blue zircon, but that was a request. So you never know. Let's do something crazy here. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Labor Day weekend to you. I'm Lauren Blair. Glad you're with us today. We have about an hour, 18 minutes left to go. That's it in Saturday. Tomorrow, this sale event ends. Do you really want to wait till next week to see your purple Paraiba when we can give you a great value today, discounted even further with 10% off, take it lower than $79.99? give you one of the ultimate rarities. I was making the comment the other day, and I believe it's really worth reiterating to you that this is a stone that is a bit beyond museum level. I haven't been to every museum exhibit because I don't get away that much, but I got to tell you, I've never seen a purple Paraiba, and I know pretty much all the curators of major museums that have gem exhibits. Dinosaur bones, it's not really my thing. I don't know. I don't know everything about every museum that does, like, if it's aerospace or if it's fossils. But the gem exhibit museums, I tend to work very closely with a lot of the museum curators of the world, having sold a lot of museum level stones on TV for 25 years. And I will tell you this, I don't know of a purple Paraiba on display in a museum. So there are Paraibas in the traditional blue greens, the signature color, but very rarely do you see the purples. They are just rare. They are really rare in nature. So to have this stone, it's almost like going above and beyond the museum grading that we sometimes talk about and see, right? So it's like a little bit of a step up. And when you get a chance, my throat has had it with the wind. Thank you. So here we go. Let's do this. Instead of 79, I'm going to try an auction. We didn't get anything going on the auction on the blue zircon. Let's try it again. And this, I think, is going to work because we are talking about a stone that is priceless. Priceless. If nobody, listen, if you got something in your collection, this may go for something you have on your hand right now. If you have something that there's nowhere else, you don't have a place to buy it, there's no one else you know that carries it, there's nobody else that has it available for sale, it is really, that's how you actually determine when a stone or a piece is priceless. You can't compare it to anything else. I can do that with diamond bracelets. I can give you a retail within a certain range. I can give you a comparable retail price on things that are available in retail. When you have something that's not, then it's really tough to say it's worth this. We know $60,000, $70,000 per carat on the blue-green Paraibas is what we see out there, sometimes more. You can't really put a price on this, and yet I'm going to make it a low price, a small price, a teeny price to get a lot of people in, to give you the opportunity to own one, because that's the privilege I have right now, is in this very moment at 11:44 in the afternoon on a August Labor Day weekend Saturday, I have the opportunity to give you the moment where you can say, I can own one. I can own something so specialty and so rare that most people will never see, let alone own, let alone wear, let alone enjoy. You are now the one who's sharing the museum piece with the world. I love that. And we're gonna make it even better than even, I don't know, half off, 4,000, maybe 35, maybe $3,000 to start. I really want to send it out. It's a bigger version of the stone. We don't see a lot of those bigger sizes. And I'm going to make it just, you know what, $2,500 to start. It's a $10 increment. And for Salvador, we have a request for you as well. A ruby coming up in a heart shape. The heart shape last night did sell, but we have a different heart shape ruby I can show you. So we do have a really pretty heart shape designer ring. So again, that'll be coming up as soon as we wrap this up. Didn't get an open on the auction on the blue zircon earlier, so may not be an auction day, but it certainly is a better price than $8,000, I think. I know if you feel more comfortable spending more for jewelry to know that you got a really important piece, we're probably not the place you're going to shop, because we have and we pride ourselves in bringing you a great value, no matter how high end it is. And yeah, we will underprice things all day. We will underprice more than we will get what it should get. That's all there is to it. We're really underpricing things, and that's the way we make it affordable for the masses. So let's go ahead and talk about what's next. Do you have the open? Oh, we do. Who's that? We don't know yet. Okay, we'll make sure they're verified and registered and all that. Who? Oh, wait, I had a request. Wait, is that the same Salvador that's looking for a ruby? Oh, should we show this now then? Or does he want to get the purple Paraiba instead of the heart-shaped ruby? Because we do have a heart-shaped ruby there. Just FYI. Huh? Well, that's a good thing. I don't know about you, but I do the same when I see a sale. When I see my favorite things go on sale, I do the same thing. I go, you know what? It's time to shop. It's time to shop. Let me save. Because when you save a lot of money, you can buy more, I think. That's how I look at it. More jewelry. More jewelry. So that's another piece. All right, so we've got one bid. That's it. Okay. So does he like the ruby? The ruby is, we can show that in a full presentation. But what I'm going to do is, we got to wrap this up first because it looks like it's a no-go on anything other than 25. The open has been received. We've got the open at 25. We'll go ahead and give you a last final 2 minutes. It's not an auction day. That's okay. Hopefully it means I'm just giving you straight up great values, but my straight up great value was $7,999. And yes, you still get to take your 10% off even on the auction win. So when you win at 25, or in this case, next bid would be 25.10 at minimum. You could go higher, like 3,000, whatever you want to do what you wish, but you will still take 10% off. So you get a huge extra discount. You get all the lovely ring that you see there. And we're going to give it the last 2 minutes because then we got to move. You know what's happening top of the hour. 10 karat Tanzanite is coming out to play at the top of the hour. So we do have a lot to get to, and our last hour is going to rock. It is Saturday. Welcome Labor Day weekend in full effect. The finale, though, of our sizzling summer savings sale event. The endless summer sale does have an end, and it's happening tomorrow. So it's last call now with 95 seconds or so to go in this purple Paraiba $2,500. It is going to be gone, and we already have the open, so we're looking for 25.10 or more. Anything you'd like to do there, we're listening, but you do have to dial in the next 80 seconds to get a chance here. Okie dokie. And where's he calling from there, Allison? Do you still want to see the ruby? No? Got it. Don't need to see the ruby. Like the Paraiba instead. Well, yeah, guess what? I think it's going to be yours. And we've got our final 50 seconds remaining. And it's looking very, very, very good. It is a good day. I mean, a holiday weekend would be a good time to be in an auction. You're not going to have a lot of competition. On a holiday weekend when most of the country's on the go and traveling, yeah, you're going to have a really nice day to get in and not have a lot of competition at all. That is the beautiful thing about, sometimes it's about when you shop. Knowing when to shop is just important as far as knowing where to shop. They're both important, but sometimes you got the where. We already know that's solved. But getting the where to shop, great, but now it's the when to shop. And when is the auction now going to be better than $2,500 for a 157 in that stunner? And by the way, it's $250 off right now too. So it's like $2,250 instead. Certainly makes that a lot more affordable and attainable. Do we have anybody want to go? Do you want to go 2510? What's that? Do you have a question? Or are you bidding? I'm confusing. What does that mean? You want to bid? Do you want to bid 2510? Yes, no? All right, sold. Congratulations. That is done. And now we have 10 minutes until our Tanzanite top of the hour. Do want to remind you about the pink diamond as well. The pear-shaped pink diamond is here, looking oh so good. The 40-point GIA certified pear. That is a lovely piece. So we have the pear-shaped pink, GIA certified. Congratulations on the purple Paraiba. And now, look at that. It's a really good look. 40 points in the pink. It's a true pink. You're not having to search for the pink color. It's there. And also you have this really, really special 86 points in white diamonds, 22 points in the pinks as well. That's only going to make the stone even look bigger, and it's already quite large at 40 points, but that bigger look represented by that halo matching around it. And yet, we got this one going on out of here for just $4,999, a $49.99 offering on a GIA certified SI1, but we saw the diagram earlier. There was nothing shown. They map out the actual specific inclusions, and there was nothing shown on the front of the stone. And that was hours ago, so I should probably show it to you again, because the GIA cert that's coming with it is very important, because that is not something, you know, that there are only, I think right now we have 9 stones in the entire inventory that are GIA certified. So obviously we've got tens of thousands of pieces of jewelry. So look at this. You've got the GIA grading report here, pear modified brilliant. It's a 3.5 by 6.3. 40 point, and there it is, very light pink, no faint. And then you have natural, of course it's natural, SI2, but look, this is what I want you to see. If you're shying away because it's SI2, there's nothing diagrammed. I don't see anything listed. Like they map it out. There's supposed to be like all these marks here. You've seen them before, where mark, 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 nothing. The back, one little inclusion here along what would be the pavilion there. That's just incredible that they grade that as an SI2. So Here we are with our $4,999 price tag on the pink diamond. And with the top of the hour arriving here in 8 minutes, we need to know if you have any recap requests, anything you want to see again. We could do the, we have the Imperial topaz still here, a couple of the heart-shaped Paraibas as well, diamond studs that were pave pyramids. They were the pyramid stud detail with the pave on all 4 sides. Had a great aquamarine, a men's emerald in platinum. That was here too, under $2,000. And speaking of under $2,000, look at this sapphire. We also have a color change Sphinx that's here. But let's show you the blue sapphire here since September is coming up in a matter of days. Let's show you the sapphire with this wraparound design here. What do you think of that blue? How about a round in bright blue as can be there? Look at that, 1128849. It's platinum and it's got a really nice carat 35. So 1 carat 35 on the sapphire itself, plus the diamond weight, which is a 79-point diamond weight also. So that's nice. And one side just really wraps around the other. So a bit of, think of it like a bypass meets an open negative space band here. Really beautiful on the hands. You're going to see a lot of that space between, but all the diamonds are large. Okay, let me put that on for you here. That's what it looks like. And so you can also kind of play with the angles here. Like if you want to just show it more at that angle or center up the stone. I like rings that allow you to wear it different ways. That way it looks like a different ring every time you put it on. And yet almost gives like, could be almost like an avant-garde evil eye too. Just has a little bit of that feel to it. Platinum, 79 points, all those really, every diamond around it is larger too. So it's going all the way around, sits pretty low profile in the hand. And this will be, oh, a $5,999 piece I get to discount down for you. One of the better, brighter sapphires, always challenging to go over 1 carat in your sapphire size. So I love that we have that for you. A little more unique to see. And then also, better than $5,000. I love taking the starting price and cutting it in half and then keep on going. $3,000 is the half off price. We're going even lower than that. Top of the hour, 6 minutes away. It's our last hour of our Saturday headed your way here. We've got a last call in the show. It's last call for requests. It's last call for anything you've seen earlier. This is when last hour of the show, no matter what, that's when really a lot of pieces from earlier start to go too. So make sure you're getting in before you miss out, because again, it's always tough. I know when it goes, we always realize, oh, I wanted that piece. Well, it's time to just go ahead and make it yours now. You know what you like, you know what you want, and you know that if it's meant to be yours, I think there's always that little voice inside us that tells us that. With jewelry, it's pretty emotional. We know it when we see it, and I have no reason not to shop here when you've got these discounts the way they are. Not even $29 or $19.99. Let's make this one $18.88. And reminder, we still have those gorgeous hoops that we debuted. Still a couple of those available. I just checked on quantity. Have a couple of those hoops with the big 31-point minimum diamonds in the center of it all. So still have a couple available for you if you'd like to go ahead and grab those. The big Tanzanite is a-coming. In 5 minutes, we will figure out a way to make a 10-carat Tanzanite possible and affordable, and very much so. So we will do that coming up on this Labor Day weekend 2025. Unofficial end of summer is happening. And yet we are ready to show you one of our bigger Tanzanites, round, and this is going to be still yellow diamonds still to come. The pink diamonds here if you'd like it for $4,500. And we also have that blue zircon in the bridge. Have a great wide band here with a Mahenge Spinel. I think you're going to like this one. Let's take a look what I can do here for $18.88. Just go ahead and make a really, 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 really important ring down below. And keep in mind, this is going to be actually $16.99 at checkout, but look at this ring, $18.88. Got 4 minutes left to go to the top of the hour. Let's get that one at home. 1644 is the number. That's the 81-point oval Mahenge, bright and super saturated on that pinky red. That's here for $18.88. Same price. Brand new right now. You're seeing it for the first time today. We're showing it at $1,888. We got to move some jewelry. $16.99 at checkout. How about a color change Sphinx? There it is. Oval, elongated, wider band, but filled with diamonds on the inside. $18.88. So we've got the Mahenge, the color change, the round sapphire. I'm just throwing the jewelry out here for the takers here. It's anybody who wants great value. You are looking at some very unusual pieces here. Rare stones would be, yeah, that's the obvious statement of the year. Rare like color change speen, rare like one source Mahenge Spinel, rare like Sapphire's not rare. We've heard of Sapphire, we know it, but it's rare to get quality. It's rare to get a round that's a good size. It's rare to get that bright blue like you're seeing here. All of those pieces individually $18.88, your choice of. So a last call for any one of those three. And again, we got our 81-point Mahenge with 53 points in diamonds. That is the 94-point, just under 1 carat color change speen. That also has 71 points in diamonds. And then we've got our Sapphire, the 135 in platinum. Everything else is gold. The Sapphire has the platinum. That's the 135 with 79 points in diamonds for your platinum Sapphire round. $16.99 instead of $18.88. How does that sound as we are ready to shop? The very last hour of our Saturday of the sale. My goodness, what a great chance to pick up something fabulous, specialty, unique, designer, all of the things we love. I have a blue zircon here in the bridge. This was $14.99. I'm just going to go ahead and honor. I didn't get it open on the auction. Just want to make it easy for anybody who might like it. If you're still thinking about that bright blue, that'll be $14.99 if you'd like to grab it. I don't want to leave anything behind today. We just want to send everything out, get you those great values. We're sizing things for you for free. We're shipping for free as always. You always get those extras no matter how much under cost we go on the price you pay. You get a lot of extras for free, and that is a beautiful thing. And we have 2 minutes left till our top of the hour and our last. So let me also remind you, the hoops came out to play last basically 1 hour ago. We had these gorgeous diamond hoops. I'm going to show you the white and the rose and the yellow together here, just so if you miss them, we still have a couple pairs to go around. If you would like to get these hoop earrings that are so fabulous, brand new, designer, all the things. And we have a lot of requests coming in too, which is good to hear, because I would imagine tomorrow's going to be a little busy with requests too. Take a look. There are the hoop earrings we had earlier. I'm trying to show those to you there in the rose, the white, and the yellow, so you can see how those look together. If you are still thinking about getting a pair, get them now before they're gone. Those are those big 31-point diamonds set in the front of the hoop. So it's like your stud is been basically situated within a hoop to enjoy that two-for style. So $18.88, tell me which one you like, Sapphire Speen or Mahenge Spinel, $16.99 at checkout for you. Let me know which one you like. We'll help you out. Tanzanite coming out to play. 10 carats sounds a little bit intimidating. I'm right there with you. I see 10 carat and I go, oh goodness, that's going to be a tough sell. But you know, this one is so really gorgeous. I know, it's Museum Reserve, it's Blue Wing Black D, that's what they do. Let's move on. Top of the hour is almost here. Let's get you ready. The ultimate high level. 112-91-91 is here. A modified Portuguese cut. What does that mean? It's a mouthful. What does that mean? Extra faceting beyond the normal Portuguese cut we love. This gives you so much extra faceting to it. So much detail. The yellow diamonds are tremendous. It's going to be item number 112-9191, and that is a 1003 Museum Reserve. Nobody in the museum is getting this one. Somebody today of our Labor Day shoppers. One collector today is going to own that ring. Yes. Thank you, blue zircon. You got it. And then here we go. Don't forget color change speen, Mahenge, and Sapphire from the previous wheel are still here, and nobody cares now because we are all just mesmerized and hypnotized. That's what a Museum Reserve Blue Wing Block D will do. And here we are looking at something extraordinary. And for those of you saying, can't wear a 10 carat, that's too big, I'm going to prove to you otherwise. There's something very wearable about this ring. Not yet, because I'm not even standing over there, but I'll get there. I promise. Welcome in. I just want to welcome everybody to the show. It's the top of our last hour, so welcome. Happy Labor Day weekend. I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. If your weekend involves any travel, please do it safely. Please do. Please do. Okay? We want everyone, you know, everyone making it through the weekend safely here, and we want everyone happy and healthy. So this is what we have for you in a 10 karat 03. It's a round blue wing block D. It's our Museum Reserve. These are the stones that were set aside nearly seven years ago, long time ago, when they were first here. in our studio environment. We set aside some stones intended to go out to the museums of the world, because obviously who would we be if we did not let the museum experience the best? Don't you pay good money in admission to go see a museum exhibit and expect to see the best of the best? The rarest of the rare? So if you're going to go look at gems and there's Tanzanite sitting there and it's not blue winged block D, you're not looking at the rarest. So we feel an obligation. Now, we still commit to you guys first. You are our priority. You are our family. You are our TVON family. You are more than clients, shoppers, clientele, viewers. You're family to us. We treat you like family. We really do make each piece. I know that that is a sentiment shared not only by myself, but by really most everyone that works here, including the jewelers who are making this, every single piece, the tender, loving care that goes into every design, made as if we're making it for a loved one. Made as if we're making it for the most important person in our lives that we know personally. You guys get the benefit of having those designs that are so incredible. And here is our 10 karat 03 stunner of a blue wing block D. Could not be any better. And if you want exotic specialty cut, here it is. No question about it. And we're ready to help you own it with the big yellow diamonds. What's the carat weight? Well, I saved it. 54 points in the 2 yellow diamonds. 27 points each, pear shapes, dual setting, prongs and bezel, all of it coming together for someone special. And here's what it looks like on the hand, because this is why I want to make sure you know it's not oversized. 10 carats is a big stone, so it's not going to disappear. It's not going to be going unnoticed. But it's also very wearable. I got plenty of room here. I could stack another 3 rings up here if I wanted to. We didn't go over with halos and widen it and put it on a big band. We let the stone be the star. We added the really, really important side stones that are natural, vivid, bright yellow diamonds, and they're over a 1/4 carat a piece. What a way to add, because the yellow diamonds really add that pop next to the neons of the blues, the violets, and the reds. Yellow looks good with red. I can attest to that. They're my school colors, who will kick off their season today at 4:30. Go Trojans. But here we are. Yellow and red look good together. Yellow and blue look good together. That would be the colors of the crosstown rival. Meh, not such a fan. There we go. So but these still, the colors look good. And then purple and gold look good together. So you think about yellow diamonds. Why add that to a Tanzanite? Well, because this is a trichroic stone living up to the very best expectations you could have for it. And the yellow diamonds look amazing with it. And our 10 karat 03 museum reserve, I got to find a way to make this affordable. What? A 10 karat can't put a price on it because no one else has it affordable? That's exactly what I'm talking about. 10 karat round brilliant, or rather Portuguese cut modified. It tends to look more like a round brilliant because it does have that extra facet pattern, so it's Portuguese cutting, but more of it. So you get a better, bolder life and brilliance from it as well. The yellow diamonds are stunning. They're expensive. If you're just going to put those aside and ignore them, don't do it, because the yellow diamonds are so extraordinary in value as well. Those are huge stones. They're not for the faint of heart. They're not free. Those are very important. We could have put white diamonds if we want to make this a little easier, if we want to make it more affordable. Could have just had white diamonds. Didn't do that. Wanted to elevate the overall quality and style of the ring. We did that, and it will not be $13,999, even though that's what it says right here in red. There's the ring, there's the price, there's the ring, there's the price. We got to do better, because I ain't never going to sell that at $13,999. Not today, not on Labor Day weekend, not with the sale. We got to help you out. Got to make it better. Got to find a way. So I will go ahead. And for one caller, and feel free to dial in on the early side, there's an extra 10% off no matter what the heck I do. Whatever price comes out of my mouth, you get to save an extra 10%. And that's going to be an additional savings that's going to add up. It's going to be a bundle. So there's a lot to save there. But it's also a 10 karat plus. So I'm in a bind here. This is the Museum Reserve Extra Special round. Oh, should not be discounting this one under our own cost, but I will. And you get to take advantage. If you're fast on the phones, you're going to be taking the value and it's not even $10,000. Let's blow it out. Got to make sure it goes. And this is the ultimate high level. And you know what? Would it be awful or would it be loved if we just take it to one of our best per carat prices ever in the history of the land? Whether, I don't know if anyone has been long enough to remember there were regular blue wing block Ds. Does anyone remember that? Before the museum reserves started to come out to play, do you remember seeing some of the blue wing block Ds that were not set aside for the museum and what they were priced? Let me give you a little education here. If you're new, for 6 years, I brought you blue wing block Ds, the ones that weren't set aside, because, well, you guys had no idea. We sold out. And everybody said, excuse me, what do you mean they're done? I came on the air one night and said, do you realize our blue wing block Ds are sold out and done? Everyone, there was panic, sheer panic. It was complete panic. So we took emails, we heard the phone calls. There were so many people that said, I didn't have one yet, or they, more important, wanted to collect a bunch of them and said, I missed the boat. So we literally had to start to bring out the museum reserve stones. That is what we've been doing ever since. And now that's at its finale. When those are gone, it's gone. And now we're looking at a price tag. I'll tell you, I'm gonna help you. I know it's not an inexpensive stone because it's 10 carats. Come on over. Let's take a look at what we're gonna do here, because I gotta make this, I gotta find a way to make it affordable, and we're gonna get you one of the better per carat, and I will try to ignore the yellow diamonds and the fabulous size they are and the amazing color they are. But I'll tell you what I'll do. We can't put it on the auction block. You know why? I ain't getting any traction on auctions. So let's do this. And even if you're doing the calculations and making sure you're getting the best value, you are getting the best value. And this will not be even $9,999. We can either sell it or leave it. If we leave it, the stone gets and goes to a museum. The yellow diamonds will probably put in some earrings somewhere down the line, and the gold gets melted down. That's the fate of this ring. But I know if I give it the greatest price you've seen in a Tanzanite value ever, it's not going to stay. We don't have to deal with any of that. We can just send it out to you instead. That's easier. And you'll be happier because you're saving a bundle, not getting it at 9 or 8 or 7 or 6 or even $59.99. Is anybody bothering to calculate and do the math? Because that right now, after your discount, because you're going to take 10% off. So that's $53.99. You divide that by 1003. That means the stone is $530 per carat. Free yellow diamonds, free two-tone gold, and all the workmanship that went into making it. You are not spending $59.99. All that said, we have just topped the price on everybody else's lower quality Tanzanite right then and there. You're not spending $59. You are not going to spend $59 because I don't want you to. And as much as a value, you could be proud of that, you can be excited about that, but that is not the kind of savings I want to give to you. And on this Labor Day, we have to make it even better. And with only now 4 total hours left in our sale event that has been going on for literally 2.5 months. 2.5 months. Most of the summer season has been about this sale. We've all gotten very accustomed to and used to seeing prices come down to below cost. That goes away. We need to help you own Tanzanite today. This is how I'm going to do it. We're not even going to ask for $5,999. A bigger value, a bigger savings. It's just a matter of get on the phone lines because nobody is here yet and we're ready to move it. And it will not be 55 or 54 or 53, even 52. Let's go. We got a value here for you, and I'm just going to send it out. And you know what? Already busy on the phone lines. One caller gets it. Who will it be? Taking advantage of my best round I have. It's not 52, not 51. Let's just go ahead and get it out the door. $4,999, $500 extra off. You get it for $44.99. That per carat price is like $440. I think it's $445 a carat. I'm just doing the math in my head. That is unheard of. With big old 27-point yellow diamonds on the side. Speaking of yellow diamonds, we got yellow diamond earrings coming up by request. So we'll get to those next. Yay! And they'll go with the ring. They'll go with the ring. Look at this. We got the earring. Oh, never mind. We got the Burma rubies. Okay, we'll do rubies and the yellow diamonds later. So we got them all. So your request is for the rubies. And speaking of rubies, I know we had a request from yesterday's ruby. If you're ready, let me know. Allison or Zine, who's got the Tanzanite? Not seen. Definitely not. $44.99. Okay, so ruby earring time. Yes, we're ready for the rubies. Okay. And then we have also, hey there, we got another color change Spine request coming up as well. Bigger. So next up, let's go to, Omar, we're going to do your request next. This one's here. Do not leave it here. It's something I'm going to get to these requests here. I just want to be courteous to the fact that you might be on the go this weekend. So here we go. Request time. 112-9073 ruby hoop earrings. Ruby hoops, rubies up front, diamond cut. They feel exactly like the diamond earrings we had size-wise. They're right at that same almost 3/4, 5/8 of an inch. It's the same setting style. But instead of one diamond, 6 rubies per earring, per hoop, looking fabulous, yellow gold, and a couple pairs available. They're only $4.99. Okay now. And they're only yellow gold, so you have one choice. It's how many do you need? Do you need a pair, 2 pairs, 3 pairs? Do you love red rubies? How about the red ruby in a hoop though? Seeing red rubies in rings, beautiful. Had some good ones already today, even last night. There they are, so you can see here what this is going to look like. So see how it is again. It's much like we saw earlier. It's at right at that 3/4 inch mark. I'm going to try one on for you as well. And then they're going to be, what happened to this one? Where'd it go? Oh, I see. Our wheel's all out of sorts here. There we go with the ruby earring. This is that same flip down omega backing. So it's really simple to put on. You flip them right up into the ear and oh yeah, comfortable, easy to wear. Take a look at them on. There you go. So they bring those rubies right up front and almost look like they're floating in formation in that great vertical drop, but it's still a hoop that you have. And of course our Burmas we love. It's still something we specialize in is the Burma material that we so adore. Seeing those straight up and down rubies, diamond cut rounds as they are, looking fabulous. And again, that's how easy they are to take off. How'd I do that? Magic. Just really simple and easy. Flip down, flip up, flip down, flip up. Watch how simple and easy that is. It could not be easier. So that's exactly what you do to put them on and take them off. Simple and easy. Boom, you're done. So that's it. Let's go back to the wheel. We'll take another look at them. They're $4.99. They're really $4.49 at checkout. So we've got the ruby earrings, and for a Spine request coming up, I got a larger Spine. We had the under 1 carat in the elongated oval moments before our top of the hour. We're going to bring you our big time 2 carat 77 stone coming up next in a pear shape, and then do keep the request coming, and then we'll have a yellow diamond for you as well. A 109 yellow diamond. Looking forward to that also. So lots to get to. And again, if you have requests, get them in because we have 45 minutes left. So no need to wait till the last couple of literal seconds of the show. Better to get those in now so that you're ready to go, and then we can help you out. All right, so here comes the Spine. Spine in a pair coming up right now. Here's our pear shaped Spine. Look at this. This is very clean, and remember, we're going to a remarkable size here, given that it's going to be that 2 carat 77. So if you need any of the white diamond hoops, we still got a couple of those available. Don't wait till the end of the show because those are going to be limited. We also have our big Tanzanite is still here too. So let me go ahead and walk around here, zoom back on this one. It's our 277 6352 is the item number. It's a big pear shape, and it's going to have a lovely diamond mounting around it with some cutout details that as you see it from a distance, you see the individual negative space, but it's actually little heart shapes, and they're all filigreed. They're all beautiful bead set, bead designed, and then you've got the diamonds around that. So it will be our 46 points in diamonds and a huge discount and savings here before we go, because we are near now the end of the show. And of course, 3 hours left tomorrow to get any and all requests in. You might want to do that now, just because I know it's a busy, busy holiday weekend and you may actually end up having plans tomorrow. So we want to make sure that you don't miss out on the sale. We are not here on Monday, so we can't have our actual Labor Day celebration like we have in years past. So this is where you definitely want to dial in. This one's a $59.99 piece. We're going to go substantially lower and make it $22.99 only if you'd like to get that fabulous Spine. We're going to have also, we have still a couple bracelets from earlier, the 5 carat 44s, have a few of our diamond hoops with the big individual stone sizes. Need requests if you have them. We've got mahenge here in a bigger size, some really important rubies. That pink diamond is still here at $49.99. And then anything from last night you might want to see recapped, we can do that as well. And my yellow diamond and my Tanzanite. Maybe you just want to go straight up yellow diamond. We've got it. This is the fabulous Tanzanite still here. That's $4.40 a carat essentially for a Tanzanite that you could take it for the stone. If you want to throw the mounting out the window, you can. I wouldn't. I would have studs made or something. Do something different with the yellow diamonds. But honestly, if you just need a Tanzanite loose, get that one. Get that one, because that is not supposed to be that price. And I'm trying so mightily here to move everything we have. I'm doing my best. I got full carte blanche to discount for the next basically 3 hours and 44 minutes. Now 4 hours, well, 3 hours and 43 minutes over the next 2 days. So it's not a lot of time. And, you know, I've spent tens of thousands of hours on TV talking about deals, but this value, these summer saving sales, event prices, they've been the best of anything I've ever done. And that says something in the era that we are in, 2025, when gold is billions of dollars. I mean, it's record highs. So it's time to get your jewelry now before it continues to go higher. Save money, get discounts, get the pieces you love. Let me flash this mint tourmaline. I think this one's pretty. That one's here if you want it. Here's our mint tourmaline. Wow, so that's a pretty attractive stone. Greens with the ever so bit subtle, I would say 80-20, green to blue. It's called a mint tourmaline because I think that really describes the color green you're getting here. 112-8056. Let me know if you'd like the Tanzanite, the color change sphen, anything we can put together for you, anything we can show you. It is getting down to it. And I'm panicking a little bit for everybody who's going to ask me over the Monday, Tuesday, where are you and when can I get the sale? You got to take advantage today and tomorrow. That's it. Here we go with the 362. 106 is the diamond weight. This is only here because I can mark it down. It's been one of the most expensive tourmalines in our entire inventory. Our inventory has, tourmaline there's a lot of. There's a lot of tourmalines because there are so many colors. So you can get thousands of colors of tourmaline. I'm starting to go through all the amazing boxes of jewelry to figure out what is our best value left. Because with that request, we can just go through and I can just easily find what is the biggest markdown on the prettiest designer piece. That's what I think this one falls into that category, where it's just about the most beautifully bright, clean, the clarity, the color play. It's very neon. It feels like a Paraiba without any trace of copper here because it's feeling so bright and neon. And that's what we want to see out of our tourmalines, don't we? We want to see clarity. We want to see pop. Come on over. It's our 106 diamond weight. Let's blow it out right now. It used to be $17,999. I got to change everything we know about discounts because you're expecting even better and bolder and brighter. And you want the quality that everybody else wants too, but you know you've got the place to shop and the time to do it is now. This will not even be $5,000. That's an incredibly important stone. The cutting is vibrant. This reminds me, I have a cushion cut. It's a 10 karat Paraiba. It's this exact same cut. This cushion, when you get it right, when they do square cushion cutting that is vibrant like this is, it is another dimension of vibrance. Beauty and brilliance all together. We think of the rounds to give us brilliance. A square cushion can do it really, really well when there's an amazing clarity at work. That's what this has. And it's not going to be 79, or as I said, we're taking it below 5,000. So no, we've done some dramatic drops already, but I'm not done. It's not 49 or 39. It's 37.77. Yes. The what? Oh my gosh. Do you want to see it again? This 10 karat round, we are verifying, hold that thought on the tourmaline. I'm going to tell you something right now. We need to have a powwow. We need to have a jewelry powwow moment here. I need to talk to my Tanzanite lovers, my jewelry collectors, anybody who's thinking about this Tanzy. It's the perfect Tanzanite, I would call it, because it's our perfect 10 stone. I'm going to just go ahead and skip that tourmaline for a minute. We have somebody on the phone lines right now seeing this one more time. We are verifying on this 1003. You are probably seconds away from missing out unless you are picking up the phone and dialing that phone number, because this is not a time to wait on a 10 karat 03 round modified Portuguese cut brilliant, the big important 54 points total in those yellow diamonds that you have here. We have a really good value. And again, I'm going to stress it one more time because some of you are thinking about it. You're saying, show it to me one more time. $49.99 is what I ended up getting this down to. That is not the price tag today. The price tag was $13,999. Right at this moment, it's $49.99. There's $500 instantly off thanks to 10%. So that means $44.99. The math is basically $445 a carat. Free yellow diamonds, free gold, free labor to put it together, and it's somebody's ring. Just a matter of figuring out who that somebody is going to be at our last call on this show. That's the one to own. I'm going to try it on the hand one more time. Mint tourmaline is here. Zine, are you taking the Tanzanite or something else? Okay, so here we are. Just a beauty in every sense of the word. It is stunning. That is, look at this. Watch it pop up. There we go. There, no, it's got a water spot. Let me get that off. That might be why it's here. Has that been there the whole day? Okay, so let me just polish it up, give it a little rub here, make sure you see how stunning, lively, and look, all done now. Look, all better. This is the one. If you need that sign, you need the universe giving you a sign that you need the 10 carat, let this be your moment. Let this be your signal. This should be your sign. Take a look at it on the hand. Amazing. Two-tone gold, white and yellow, how it stays, and $44.99. All right, let's move on. We've got our fabulous yellow diamond still waiting in the wings here. Is anybody looking for a 1 carat plus? How about a 109? Yellow diamond coming your way. Big old diamonds around it. That's going to be also one of our largest diamond mountings we do in white diamonds. It is 112-9055. Call me. We got the Spinels here. By the way, the 277 is here. I would recommend probably the oval. I think the elongated oval is the way to go if you want the most brilliance. And we are looking at a big time value here with a 1 carat 09 center yellow oval. Then it has the 174 in the white diamonds that just keep going. Double row down the sides. Big, impressive outside halo. There are 2 halos. The first one is medium. And then it goes big time with the diamonds around that. Double row in the diamonds on the sides. I mean, this is what natural yellow diamonds, they all would like to be this color. Very few actually achieve it. It's a really superstar saturation. And somehow, some way, when you know we've been talking about these wholesalers that are getting now, the 1 carats are up to $22,000 for an individual stone now. That's according to the latest wholesale trade show. They go on throughout the year, and yet we see these prices just elevate. Same diamonds. Same yellow diamonds, they're just going up and up and up and up and up every time we see them. It was February in Tucson, then June in Las Vegas, and then September coming up here. There's another Hong Kong show. That one's always, that's quarterly, so there's a lot of the Hong Kong shows every year. But it's the same yellow diamonds that are going up in price every time we see them. It's why we have no new ones coming in. I have no new yellow diamonds to bring to you. What's here is here. We want to take advantage of it for that reason. When you see the yellow diamond that you love, and I'm going to always be an advocate for the ovals because most ladies I know, they want to get the largest diamond possible, but it's usually the budget that gets in the way, isn't it? We'd love to get a 5. I know, a lot of people talk to me and ask, can you get me a 10 carat diamond? And then I say, absolutely, because I can. It's no problem. I can get you a lot of 10 carat diamonds, white diamonds, not yellows, white diamonds. But then you hear the price tag and it's, oh, okay. I just thought it'd be 10 times the price of a white diamond. So I thought, well, you can do a white diamond, a 1 carat for $6,000, so I thought I could get one for maybe 60. It doesn't work that way. Diamonds get really rare when they start to get into elevated sizes, and then it's a more complex issue when you're dealing with a fancy color, because if you want a fancy color, well, that's another level of rarity. So you're dealing with more limited fancy colors, like this one, natural. Yes, we don't do treatments. We don't do the heating or the irradiation. And those diamonds are that color because Mother Nature made it that way. So that's impressive as well. You get it all, and you have one opportunity to own it, and that total weight is $283. $283 overall, stays as is in the gold colors you see right there, and we're going to take it on down. One of our very, very best. And I'm going to bring it down from $11,999. Tanzanite, let me know if anyone wants that round Tanzanite. That is a glorious stone. Still digging that Tanzanite, still wondering who it's going to go to. Where is it going to go? But now we're under 12,000, and we can just keep on going. It's not even 10. It's not even 5. How are we doing this on a yellow diamond with, again, let's remind everybody, Tony, 283 is the total weight. I like to put that up there just so that nobody has to do the math. You guys are on vacay, right? It's a holiday weekend. You want to just, let's turn the brain off to all the complicated things like math and emails and all the complexities of work, and let's just talk about value on something we love, gorgeous, gorgeous quality in diamond jewelry we love, and not going to be $49.99. Heck no. We got to go crazy, crazy low if we're going to get this out the door, and better yet, let's go, $3,999. Best value I can put together on a yellow. Reminder, there was also the 20-point pink for $49.99. So if you want the 20 or rather 40-pointer pink, you can go there for $5,000, or you can spend $1,000 less and get yourself well over a carat and still get one of the more unique colors out there, like a yellow. So that's the way I recommend it. And then also look at the inside. Finished. Got all that going on. So this is how it looks on the hand. We're down to 30 minutes left on our Saturday. And so we do need requests if you have them. If you've got anything you'd rather see than what I'm showing you, well, it's as simple as picking up the phone and dialing in this phone number here. And that's the way to get the requests in. We'll help you out. We can get you covered and help you with all the things you need. Maybe it's a piece you know and love, seen before. Maybe it's something that you want to just kind of see what we have and several different ideas. Maybe you just know you need an emerald or a sapphire or a ruby or something more exotic like a Paraiba or a, you name it. We can show you anything you need to see here, but it is going to be, I don't know. I'd have to look up what item number that is. So let me see. I've got a request for 112-1103. Can somebody look that up for me and let me know what that is? Because I wish I could memorize item numbers, but I am just not that smart. Okay, so 112-1103. I'll be able to answer that question for you as soon as I know what it is. I wish I could. That'd be fun, like a photographic memory. My brother got the photographic memory. I did not. That's why he's Mensa and, you know, genius level and all that kind of stuff. I'm just a girl who likes to talk. So, and I like jewelry. And so I've made a living talking about things I love, like sports and jewelry. So go figure. But here we are. Zine, question on that one, $39.99. You take $400 off. Joanne, let me ask you specifically. Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for 112-1103. Can you tell me what that is? And then I'll know what it is, and I can tell this customer if we still have it available. Yeah, it's 112-1103. That would help me out tremendously. Which Mandarin? Just give me the carat weight and then I'll remember it. Uh-huh. The cut? Oh, it's from over a year ago. Wow, okay. All right, well, probably not this. Some of y'all are really keeping good tabs, good spreadsheets going on. Okay, all right, so it looks like probably not. Probably, yeah, very few pieces last a year. But $39.99 on this one, and we're going to be talking about a little recap action. We've got a few other pieces to show you. There's still a few left from our day today, and we've got 30 minutes remaining. So we'll see if we have any questions about anything. We've got also, I do want to recap that emerald gents or ladies ring we have on the emerald here. Thank you on the yellow diamond. That is gone, it looks like. Look at this. There is the emerald gents platinum. Could be ladies, could be gentlemen, you decide. There it is, east-west set. We brought this out way too early. Sandblast did finish up top. Platinum is the metal of choice here. 102 on your east-west set, classic emerald cut emerald, and it's out of the Colombian mine that is known as the Chivor. We've got this one down to $1,888. Please don't pay that. We'll get it to you for just $16.99. It's item number 112-7103. Coming up, you want to just see a little giveaway here. This is a fun one. We have a sapphire and diamond designer ring. This one's going to be easy. Look at this, 6830. It looks like a seashell, but it's got a sapphire. And it's also done in 18 karat solid gold. So we're talking about a 66 pointer. Oh, is this the one that I could alliterate like crazy with? Yes, the Susie sells sapphire seashells with 66 points by the seashore. Something to that effect. But we have and it's a sapphire. So it's definitely, it's going to be one of those unique pieces where it does have a little more designer element to it. There's a lot of 18 karat gold here, 6830, 66 points on the sapphire. Yep. And it's got diamonds paved everywhere, 56 points. I know, Tony, we're almost there. 28 more minutes of me, and then you're done with me. Till tomorrow. I know. I don't even want to hear myself talk anymore. But here we go. Or is it just, the voice is just it's not top today. It's not top quality. But here we go. This one's going to be our $888 ring. Yep. And I know we'd love to melt it, but taking out every one of those, there we go. Thank you so much. You forgot about me too, huh? All right, so here we go. $888, $799, and that'll be it for the seashell. To me, it reminds me of a seashell. And it looks like, because you've got the outer rims here, it's kind of ribbed with the pave. Can you imagine what this would take time-wise to take it all apart, take out the bezel set sapphire? I figure at $888, it's all but gotta go. It's guaranteed to go, and it's $799 for a piece like that. So we do have it available for you, and it's one only. And then I've got some other types of earrings. If you don't want to do one single diamond in a hoop, I brought out some hoops that have a little more of the all solid diamond side to side. This one's got to be gone. I'm just going to move on because you know that's going to be gone. Let me try it on real quick for you. This is the inside. 18 karat, stays in the white. Of course, it's going to be that designer piece, so I can't change the gold. If it was our own, we could change it, but designer piece, and there you have it with the sapphire for September, maybe, for September babies out there who have a birthstone. Yep, represented for the month that's coming up. That would be a beauty there. So that's the seashell sapphire 66 point. With all that pave. So that one's going to be $799. Here are the earrings. I thought, if anybody wants something a little more traditional in a hoop, but you want to go 2 rows in diamonds instead of just one, thought we'd bring these out for you. We obviously debuted the big individual center diamond today earlier in the show with that one big stone. Well, here we are with a double row, and actually very uniquely done here because it's almost like they zigzag because they're all done with a shared prong, and the prong itself has a beautiful reflective quality of mirror finishing in the gold. 111-0368, 14 karat white gold. I have just the white gold. I have just one pair. They're not going to be here long, and you're just shy of 1 carat in diamonds in the same length. So this is the same length as the earring we did earlier that had that one individual larger diamond. Here's where you go ahead and get the multiple rows, so it gives you more width, gives you diamonds start to finish. It's more of an oval shape hoop. It's still got that same omega click closed style. So you just open up that hinge. It's flat post. We love that because that's really easy. Curved posts can be a little bit complicated. They'll click into your piercing. This is what they look like though. See how when you get more width to your earring, they give you a lot more presence. So it's not just about the length. They're giving you a nice little chubby width, which is really nice because you're seeing something a little bit different than what you always get out there. And almost a carat in diamonds, all white diamonds, white gold only. That's all I have is the white gold. And we'll make these earrings down from that $39.99 price. Look how beautiful they are. Aren't they great? They just show up. That's what I love. There's so much more presence. We could have done a single row, but by doubling up the rows in diamonds, they give you that beautiful wow factor. Those are hot, and they're gonna look gorgeous on you. And they're only $888 today, but $799 at checkoff. Let's check out, because we're gonna check them off our list to show today. And back to the wheel we go, so we can get you that wonderful, wonderful moment. And white gold, who's gonna take them? Shared prong, just as you see them there, gorgeous VS stones going all the way top to bottom, side to side. They're looking good. They're just something fresh, and we brought you something that really is neat and unique today. Very popular in those single diamond hoop we had, but it's nice to have that double row too, and it really looks almost like a triple row as you look at it, because it's kind of interesting how we call it double row, but really it's like 3 rows staggered. So however you're seeing it, it's just giving you all nothing but diamonds, top to bottom, side to side, whereas a lot of hoops just don't give you much diamond presence, if at all. So it's nice to see that for $799 up here. And here we go with our last now 24 minutes to go in our Saturday. We're back tomorrow, but that'll be the big finale. So it is definitely time to get all wish list items in, get those spreadsheets, check off those boxes, see if we've got what you're looking for. It's time to dial. Who's verifying? Zine, Joanne, everybody verifying? All right, let me know who's got them. We'll keep on moving. I will rest assured those will go. Yes. All right. Yeah, go ahead. Sapphire. The one that looked like a shell just now? Okay, you got it. Thank you so much. Our sapphire ring is sold, and the hoops look like they're going out the same direction here. All right, and then we still have our yellow diamond, that 109 yellow diamond. It is amazing. Look at this Mandarin. I know that we just had a Mandarin request that sold. Let me show you this. I don't know. It's my favorite, so you guys probably don't love it. But I love this ring. This ring is just, it's powerful. It's a look at me stone. It is. It's not for the faint of heart. This is, please don't wear this if you don't want attention. This is not the ring to wear. If you don't like people looking at you, do not wear this ring. The orange is perfect. So many Mandarins do actually have some bit of brown or red to them. This is just pure, what some people like to call Fanta. Fanta as in like the drink. Whatever's in that drink that makes it that color, I don't know if I want that inside my body, but that's another point. But we all know it's a pretty bright neon orange. That's what this has. So how did Mama Nature do it? We know how it's achieved in soft drinks with chemicals and dyes. How is that achieved in Mother Nature? It's incredible. It's why there is a love for Mandarin garnet that really is unrivaled when it comes to people who want real, true, bright neon orange. Because there's orange stones, yes, but citrines and orange diamonds don't look like this. It's 112-7741. Keep calling on the earrings. Let me know if anyone's got those earrings. The diamond earrings are amazing. I still can't believe they're only $7.99. But here we go with item number 112-7741. It is a Mandarin garnet. It is quite large. It also has this trillion, which undeniable, the life that's brought to this stone. It's not just about the color, but about the neons, about the stunner that this is. And it's a 109 diamond weight that goes every which way, top to bottom, side to side. Look at this on the hand. And this will be a new markdown from $79.99. It just keeps going. Let me know. This is the other way to wear it, because maybe you like that little distinctive point pointing away from the hand. There it is. That direction as well. All mirror finished gold on the sides. Diamonds every which direction. And we'll make it only $3,499 with $350 off. And how are we doing on request? Did anyone get the diamond earrings? Who got the sapphire over there, Zine? Way to go on these values. Scoring the discounts at the end of the day. Who? Jerry. Yeah, Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. All right. We've got also an affordable mehengue. Great golden pearl. This one's a fun one. It's like 2 rings in one. We'll see that coming up for you. How about a little golden pearl action? Not so little. 10 millimeters is the size on this golden pearl, and that feels like 2 rings you've stacked. But wait, where's the band on the other side? Well, that's the beauty of it. It's still coiling and wrapping around. So it is, look at that. So you see how this side stems and breaks to 2, and then of course you've got this one with that, almost looks like when it's on, like it's a stack of your classic diamond band with a pearl next to it. Here's what it looks like. It's 1128275. It's a 10 millimeter natural South Sea golden pearl. It does have 15 points in diamonds, and it stays in the yellow gold. It is a wonderful ring that it's a twofer. It's a 2-in-1. It looks like you're wearing 2 rings. You only had to buy 1, and you didn't even spend the money you should on 1 ring on item number 8275. So let's get this one home. And our rare golden pearl that's not oversized, because I've had 13 and 14 millimeter golden pearls here and there. So this one not too overly dramatic. It's still wearable. You saw it on the hand. You can stack with it if you want to choose to add a few more bands with it or whatever you want to do. But it's only going to be $1,299. So easier than you can ever imagine, because $1,169 at checkout. I will remind you about our big debut for the day. The debut of the day was the diamond in the hoop, the single diamond in the hoop earring that is so beloved. So we'll talk about that one more time before we go. And I cannot tell you how busy we are on these phone lines. You know the end of the show must be near. 19 minutes left to go. Still have rubies. Oh yeah, those ruby hoops are here. They were very affordable, $4.99 for the ruby hoops. This one's $11.69. I'm gonna just keep on showing you jewelry. We got a lot more here. And by the way, this diamond ring, how on earth do we do 61 points in diamonds? Look, I got the yellow gold and I've got the rose gold here. We have rose and yellow available. That's going to be the diamond ring. That was $6.99, by the way. Earlier today, 111-3341. Grab that golden pearl if you like it. I'm going to move before pieces go because with our delay, it takes forever and a day to get people in on the phone line. So what we're going to do is just show you the recaps. We'll rely on you to call, ask about your favorites, get them before they're gone to somebody else. And that is $6.29. Yes. You want to see the ring? Ruby, you got it. Here's a request from last night. I saved it. Look at that. This is just, you know, I appreciate someone who loves designer jewelry, who is not afraid to step outside the box and get something a bit different, because it's fun to bring you pieces like this. It's fun to talk about style and design that gives you a very individual feel. I feel like jewelry is something that is supposed to be very individual. It's supposed to be specific to you. Taste and style are important. And this one is going to be, hey Zine, can you ask her what 7103 is? Just ask her. Apparently it's from today and she gave me the wrong number originally. So is 7103, can you tell me what that is? Can you just ask her? She's making the request for 7103. I just don't know which item that is from the first hour today. So I'll be able to tell her once I know what it is. But this is going to be a carat 42 in the ruby. It is a carat 46 in the diamonds, and it's also 18 karat gold. Let me try it on for you. 2 ways to wear it, and yet it's going to be, let's see what we can do here. Big old value, stunning. I'm gonna make it $2,599. That's how it's finished on the inside. It is one of those rubies that everybody would be obsessed with ruby if they looked that way. They just usually don't. Which one? Got it. In platinum, that one I know. All right, it's still here. I do believe, as far as I know, I just showed it a couple of moments ago. That's the 102 emerald. Answer is yes. Thank you. All right, so this is $25.99, and then is it going to be a choice of between the two? There we go. There's the emerald and platinum. There's the ruby in gold. Yes. Oh, thank you. Golden pearl gone as well. Golden pearl has just been spoken for. It stays in yellow gold. Allison on that one. And here we go. The emerald, by the way, is $18.88. And both very heavy high-end rings. You got the platinum and the 18 karat, which are both very dense metals. So they're both going to feel great on the hand. And then does she like one or the other that we can zoom in on, or you want to just see them both on the hand here? We'll show the ruby here for you first. Here's the ruby. There's the ruby on the hand. That's one way to wear it. Obviously, I kind of like it with the arcs going this way, I think, just from an upright standpoint of how you're looking at it from home. But you can obviously turn it around and switch it up and play with it. If you've got one of our curved diamond bands, it can sit alongside it really, really well. I actually think this would be kind of cool to even see something here if you're into stacking. I don't think that would be all that unusual. I think it'd be really cool because it's got that subtle curve here too. So you could put another stone right next to it if you wanted to. And then let me swap them out here. I'm going to try on the emerald again on the hand. This feels like very much signet style is what we would see here. But look at the glow. Thanks to that satin finishing, it's got a great sheen and glow off the top surface. You have an entirely bezel set. It's a good way to set an emerald because it's protected really well and showing the clarity of that chevaux mined material. All mirror finished platinum on the sides, also on the sides of the band. It's just the top surface that's going to have that satin finishing to it, and that is going to be $18.88, and the ruby ring is $25.99. So two great choices there. Now there are a couple people dialing in, last minute requests. We are 15 minutes away from the end of the show, at least for our Saturday. We're back tomorrow, same time, 10 to 1 Pacific time, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. That is 1 to 4 Eastern time. So either way you want to go there. Zine, talk to me. Is she feeling any of those rings there? Are they something that she's thinking about? We want to make sure we have time to get to all these other requests as well before we go. And again, anything you're thinking about earlier, worth checking and making sure, see if it's still here. You never know if your piece might still be here. We had the Conch pearl with the Paraibas. We had those gorgeous, the Imperial topaz, that Imperial today. Whew. Still kind of amazed that this one's here at the moment. This Imperial, pinky, gorgeous, golden, it's perfection. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. So I'm just going to move those aside because they're both gone, and it'll give us enough room to really show you this Imperial topaz. Emerald and ruby are now spoken for. Thank you. Here we go with the Imperial, also from earlier. 4055 is your item number, and that is one of the most outstanding. It's our carat 85. It's a carat 85 Imperial. It's got more color than most Imperials give. It's a pink and golden combination. Those, the diamond design is interesting too. Tapered baguettes, but also aligned with and alternating with a combination of tapered baguettes with rounds at the end point. Think like an exclamation point of sorts. And yet those alternate to create this beautiful ballerina design. That is a carat 38 in diamond, stays in the 14 karat white gold, and the ring is down to 3,888, which comes down certainly much lower than that at 34.99. Well done on the golden pearl. Thank you on the ruby and emerald. Last call for requests is now. 13 minutes to go in our Saturday, and here we are with that stunner of an Imperial. It really is one of our best, and just again, sheer color is what it comes down to with this stone. They're all rare, they're all natural, they're all unheated and treated, so what we look for is important and specific color. Coloring is what makes the difference, and this is where you get that really, really rare representation of the pink with the golden together. You have it for, of course, it's going to be $388.80 off. So it's really going to be $3,499 for that incredible ring, and exclusive. So very important and one of a kind. No other design like that. That's the only mounting in the inventory that looks that way. Also, we had a request come out. I'm not sure when this came out, but Ashley wanted to see some hoops. So let's get to some hoop earrings here very quickly. Here you go, Ashley, or anybody else who'd like our 2 carat 35 oval hoops. There they are, white or rose gold available. They are the 1.5 inch style. Here's the white. I'll follow it with the rose. 1110425 is the item number, and that's what we have. White and rose available, 235 inside out style. So this certainly gives you the larger hoop, but also diamond seen from every single angle. How about that? It's a button release, so it's got a little button. You're gonna actually press that down to unlatch the closure, and then you just literally click them closed. They align perfectly. They are 235 1.5 by 1.25 inches, which is why they're an oval, not a round shape. And so you do have, well, a lot of diamonds. Look at what we've got there. 469 up there on that wheel. Rose gold or white gold, just the one of each, that's it. So they have got to go quickly, and you know they will at this kind of value. They're down to $24.99, less a $250 discount. I want to show you what they look like on. I'm just going to borrow a white gold here. And a couple things I want to point out first here on the hand so you can see. That's what it looks like from the side. So all still mirror finished. You've got every bit of the front lined in diamonds, same with the back. But this is how you'll open it up. Simple. It opens up nice and wide if you need it, and it closes by literally pushing it together, and it latches. You will hear it. There's a little double click you will hear, and that's when you know it is super set and secure. 10 minutes left to go, $22.49, and this is what they look like on. That's the most important viewpoint, I think, is to see how they're gonna look and how it is that nice length and not too dramatic of a length. They're never gonna get in the way of anything you might wear with collars, scarves, you know, if you're putting a sling bag around your shoulders, you know, like a lot of crossbodies, this is really just a wonderful wearable hoop earring that never interferes with what you got going on and still shows up. So even if you've got the hair down, as I'm showing you now, you still see how the hoop really shows up. That's what it's all about. So $24.99 comes down to $22.50 if you'd like to get them there. That's in the white gold. Of course, we also have the rose. Gives it a little bit of that almost pastel pink look to your diamonds when you choose the rose gold. And we'll go back up close and take another look at them. So $22.49. Thank you, Ashley, for that request. And we will keep on moving. Got a lot more to show, but not a lot of time. So it's going to be really urgent. Last minute requests are welcome if you've got them. It's not too late. We've still got 10 whole minutes to work with. Just need those requests sooner rather than later. And then in the spirit of hoops, and just in case, because obviously busy holiday weekend, if you were not with me a couple of hours ago when I had our big hoop debut. The hoop debut you're going to see right now is, well, one for the ages and still going to be one of the most enormously pretty hoops I think we've ever done because it's totally of the highest level. We put really huge diamonds in this hoop earring. And I have all 3 gold colors for you. There's the white, here's the yellow. I'm going to show you the rose gold as well. So that'll be item number 8959. You've got your choice of gold colors. Maybe you want to come back and even think about getting another color of gold. If you got one earlier, want to try another color, because this is really something you're going to fall in love with. And of course, we've got one last chance to get you the discount. They just debuted today, just a couple of hours ago, and your hoop is going to have 2 diamonds, 62 points minimum in 2 diamonds. That's the big headline here, is 31 point, almost 1/3 of a carat individual diamonds that you have in the white, the yellow, and the rose. And again, 14 karat. This is a really easy kind of that hinge. It's a spring-loaded hinge. It's called the omega back. So it literally hinges open. You put that straight post through your ear. The other side flips up, and you're good to go. And they are down to $999 only. And that is quite the value there. So $999, $899 at checkout. We have shown them extensively. They were hugely popular when they kicked off, of course. So they are also going to be more limited now than they were a couple hours ago. So if you're seeing them for the first time, please take advantage of that while they're here. We still have our pink diamond as well. That would be our 40-point pink diamond. I will show these on the ear again so you can see what they're all about. They look gorgeous. They really look like you have a big stud floating right there, kind of a little bit lower than where a stud normally sits, because obviously this being a little bit of that 5/8 of an inch drop, that great way you're going to see them here from a distance away, so you can see how they're going to look. And yet there's still something very casual, very wearable, very put together. Do you see how you can adjust? Where do you want your diamond to be? Higher, lower? Do you want it in the upper third? Do you want it a little more midpoint? That is for you to decide. But look at how it just basically looks like you brought your stud down a little lower, still giving you that ease of wear from a hoop, giving you that classic style. Are hoops ever going out of style? Absolutely not. This is that hoop brought with the diamond, and then you play with it how you want. So really impressive style there, and that's really how they look together. So take a look. That's the yellow, by the way. So the yellow gold still allowing that white diamond to be bright as ever. Let's go back to the wheel close up. Last call. Hey, please join us tomorrow. We're 7 minutes away from the finale of our show today, but tomorrow is going to be the grand finale. We've got special things planned. We have incredible items. The lineup is not to be missed. So we're going to have a huge grand finale, the final day of our sizzling summer savings sale event. It will end tomorrow. We are not here on Labor Day Monday, so this is where you will have 3 final hours to shop your 10% off. And we've got debuts, and we have some of your favorites. We're going to bring back returning favorites. We've got huge debuts. We've got the yellow diamond earrings you'll see tomorrow. All of that and more, all jam-packed in 3 big hours. It's going to be incredible. So make sure you join me tomorrow if you can. We would love to have your company. We would love to have your savings for the last 3 hours. We would love to just give you the value on your dream piece, whatever it may be. If you have any requests you'd like us to get ready for tomorrow, we'll be happy to do that as well. And then I also want to recap this yellow sapphire from much earlier in the show. Here's our yellow sapphire, and keep calling on those. They're very popular, and why wouldn't they be? It's just a great way to do a bigger diamond. Here's the yellow sapphire, 1125162. Is our bright unheated yellow sapphire. Isn't that something special? Signature mounting 101 in diamond weight inside number 5162 with our carat 64. So a really incredible yellow, looks like a yellow diamond. Listen, not everybody can get a yellow diamond. We had a carat 09. It does look smaller because it is smaller. But the carat 09, for anybody who said $4,000 just doesn't work right now, totally get that. Can I make a suggestion? This is the look of a yellow diamond while still getting an important stone. Yellow diamonds are very specific. That's my yellow diamond I had earlier. Here's how you get still a bright, shining example of yellow, but it's rare. It's unique. It's unheated. It's a sapphire, so it's durable like a diamond is. Very similar. It's the next most durable stone out there. But it's all natural through and through, and then we added the 101 in diamonds around it as well, and yet this is not $4,000 to get the sapphire. Finished on the inside, check that box. It's all finished, so it's comfortable and sits wearable. And if you don't like yellow gold, I will help you with that too. We can free of charge turn it into the white gold. And how do we do that? It's not as easy as it sounds. We actually have to have the stone transferred over to the white gold mounting. But I want you to have it the way you want it. That's always important. So white gold or rose gold is fine. We're going to do that for under $2,000 when it started at $6,000. And now it gets to be even better than that, not $19.99. It's a moment for sapphire lovers when we have September around the corner. We are getting ready to celebrate the September birthstone, which is a wide variety of colors because it's sapphire. So there's a lot of different choices you can make, but this is one of the ultimate high-end right now. And with the popularity, we saw this happen years ago as pink sapphires. Everybody loved the color pink and wanted pink diamonds, but they weren't out there. So what did everyone do? Wanted pink sapphires instead. So we saw the price of pink sapphires go bonkers. The difference here, well, now it's happening with yellow diamonds. Yellow diamonds are very popular, but also harder to get. So yellow sapphires are now turning into the must-have, the really, really expensive. The prices and the values are going sky high. This is actually $1,888 right now, and that means $1,699 at checkout. So a much better way to go, and $1,699, because it's just, again, a lot of savings, and look at how important it is on the hand. You're still getting this really deluxe mounting. You're getting that carat 64. Look how bright it is. Look at that. In lower light, in full light, doesn't matter. You're getting that bright pop. Tell me that doesn't look like the most beautiful, bright, true yellow, pure sunshine yellow diamond. Instead, sapphire, and now you get it for $1,699. So there's a great way to shop a whole lot of classic in that mounting. That mounting I've been selling for 25 years, and this is our great mid-size. So we'll do that one for $1,699. Last call for questions, requests, or anything you want to check on availability, do that now. Our pink diamond is also here. Let me show you a couple pieces that I'll recap here. This is also something to think about before the show is over, is our GIA certified pink diamond. It's our 40-pointer. There's our 40-point natural pink, and here is that 109 yellow diamond, all a little bit striking, but you know what? They are all going to go before the day is over. Please don't wait till tomorrow to shop these pieces, because we do have shoppers dialing and shopping after the show goes off the air in 2.5 minutes, and then those pieces then, of course, don't actually stick around till tomorrow. So always advise to get in today, now, quickly, before they're gone, because the disappointment is real. There is some serious, we talk about, again, missing out on items. We all want what we can't have. And sometimes taking that extra beat to realize I got to have it might mean it's too late. So we want to make sure you have those opportunities to get in on those values here today. Again, $1,888. This is $49.99. And this one is $39.99. So 3 different price point options as well. Pinks and yellows abound. Sapphire in the middle, diamonds on the left and right, natural fancies, of course, they're all natural. All of them. All of them are natural from the earth. None of them received any treatment or heating whatsoever, even our diamonds. So appreciate having you with us today. Again, happy Labor Day weekend. Be safe, travel safe. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a very safe holiday weekend. Want you all just to be safe and well. But also, we are back for our finale tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That is noon Central and 1 p.m. Eastern. That's when we kick off our live 3-hour big extravaganza. It's the finale. A 2.5-month event is coming down to our final 3 hours, and it all happens tomorrow. So I hope we can see each other tomorrow. Join in the fun. Get all those great values. It'll be your last chance to shop the 10% off. So it is an important time. Be with us tomorrow and keep calling. I know we're very busy on the phone lines, but we'll be here for a few minutes taking all your calls, answering your questions, getting the pieces that you still need from today, and making any requests you might have for tomorrow as well. We will help you there. Yes. Thank you very much. Was that the round, the kind of sweeping? I love that piece. Enjoy that sapphire, that round sapphire earlier, kind of a roval stone. That one's now gone. Pieces are flying from earlier in the show. So don't delay, don't hesitate. Just call us now. Just call us. You're going to love what you get. You're going to look back and say, what did I pay now for that? That's amazing. So we've got 33 seconds remaining. Again, we'll be here for a few minutes after we go off the air. We're back tomorrow. 10 o'clock a.m., noon Central, 1 p.m. Let's not arrive in the last 20 minutes. Let's be together for 3 hours and shop the last day of the sale. So we'll see you tomorrow. Happy Labor Day weekend. Again, have a great rest of your Saturday. Thank you so much for watching and shopping today. Appreciate you all so much. We all do. Thank you so much. I say that on behalf of everyone here at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon. Thanks so much, and we'll see you tomorrow.